Welcome to Top 4, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Peter Mujuzi. I'm an Arsenal fan. I am joined by Ernest, a Manchester United fan.
James Vardy's a don.
I'm joined by Robin, a Manchester United fan.
We love Mark Clattenburg.
Hey, I'm joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
Lampard, come back home.
And I'm joined by David, an Arsenal fan. Man like Danny. Right, let's get on to this week's topics. We're going to start off, obviously, at the King Power Stadium, where Manchester United let a 3-1 lead drop and lost 5-3. Ernest, Robin, let us get your views on what you think happened in that game.
How much time have we got?
Well, let's try and keep it in as much as we can.
Can we start from the beginning? Let's start.
From the beginning, let me not shout too much because this is tense. From the beginning, I'm trying to UNAGI.
UNAGI.
I'm just trying to. Because I think I have never been so angry at our first team. I think since the 6-1 against City. I think MK Dons is still a worse performance, but
You blamed your team then. You're blaming your team for the defeat.
on Sunday I didn't watch the game, so I watched it on Monday. I didn't go to work that day, so I thought let me get some stuff done, and then see if I can actually check because I don't want to speak on Twitter analysis and MOTD. That stuff doesn't make sense. So I watched it.
Sometimes, yeah.
So I watched it, and maybe it's because I watched it knowing the result, but from the first 10 minutes, I said, nah, this team was going to score.
Yeah.
Our defence acted like they never played a Premier League game before. Ever. Raphael had a good... that's why I told guys from the beginning, QPR was an improvement. It was not...
Definitely.
It was not a final. It was an improvement. It wasn't... We didn't play like we played against Barcelona in 07. You see what I'm saying? Like, we didn't play like we were playing in a Premiership. We just played like it was practice. Leicester is a team that I have to give credit. They were the better team. From the get-go. Yes, we scored 2 class goals. That goal by Di Maria's goal.
3. All 3
Oh,
goals.
snap, yeah. I even forgot.
Falcao to Van Persie wasn't the best out of the Di Maria one and the Herrera one.
Yes.
Were dope. Those was
Di Maria's one. Do you know, I think the first goal was better than that Herrera goal.
No way.
Di Maria's goal.
Herrera's goal was good.
Did you see the pace of Falcao? The inch perfect cross, and then Van Persie does what he always does.
Fair play.
It was fantastic.
But Herrera's one is a back heel.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
back heel.
he was just in front of the
He
goalkeeper.
has just come to the Prem.
Yeah, I know. It was
That was a
good.
cheeky goal,
like
bro.
that.
No, it was cheap.
But
It was
so was
a
Di
cute.
Maria's
It was a
goal.
cute finish.
No, Di Maria's goal is the best goal I've seen this season.
It was the best.
Do you know
There
when
is
man
no
defied
better goal.
physics? It was like, forget physics.
No, it was
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know how he scored that. Like, he literally got the ball underneath his foot. Sorry, his foot underneath the ball,
Yeah.
and how he sweeps it with such pace.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant.
I don't know how he did that.
Brilliant.
It's
I
well
don't know how he did
class.
that. I looked at that goal and I just thought, that
Yeah.
is murder.
So, third goal goes in the second half, and Van Gaal doesn't celebrate usually. He sits on the bench, which for me, I still find a problem.
Oh, really?
I'm not a fan of managers who sit on the bench because obviously in the World Cup he has this presence about him that he expects things to be done. You see what I'm saying? I've watched videos of him training Holland.
You like seeing managers on the
I
touchline
like
giving it.
because it works. They listen. You see what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I understand why he sits on the bench. You're a grown man, so you've been told to do something as your job. Do it. Do your job.
What about your assistants? I mean, you got Nev. Sorry, not Nev.
Brian Giggs has been told to be the voice on the pitch.
Yeah.
Which for me, I still think, yes, it's good experience for Ryan Giggs, but you're the manager. You are still the manager. Do you see what I'm saying? So, Van Gaal rarely celebrates. So when he celebrates after the third goal, the whole world knows game done. The game is done. Then from then on,
what happened from 3-1?
From 3-1,
Clattenburg.
you get Clattenburg. Now you see the thing is, on Sunday when I didn't watch the game and you're looking at Twitter, Man United fans and some of us are biased, are blaming Clattenburg. Our defense was poor before that.
It happens with passion. When you're watching the game, you're watching the team, and the referee makes one bad decision, it can turn the whole tide.
And now you see the thing is this: as much as our defense was porous, that penalty changed the game.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That penalty changed the game.
Changed
because
the whole flow.
he's fouled Raphael, and this is the second time I've seen it happen to Raphael. When David Luiz, the player that oh gosh,
50 million.
he came to Old Trafford, yeah, and he elbows Raphael twice. And Raphael's like, you know what? Obviously, that's immaturity. You don't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? And then David Luiz goes on the ground and he covers his face, looks at the camera and smiles. I'm like, oh my gosh. You see what I'm saying? So people are taking advantage of the fact that it happened to Raphael against Suarez last season. It's still debatable. I think Liverpool players, this is my theory, kick the ball like your abdomen so your hand touches it. That's what I think. A lot of their penalties, I think a lot of their penalties came from the fact that they kick the ball at your chest and then it touches your hand. I saw it more than once last year. Yeah? That's just my theory.
Interesting. No, I didn't clock that.
You see what I'm saying? And then I thought, all right, cool, that's a pen. I can't say nothing about it. So this one is a penalty. First of all, Clattenburg, you got to see that. Clattenburg is me and him have a love-hate relationship. He does things that I'm like, you're probably the best man, you're the best referee in the Prem. Then he does things I'm just like, why did you do that? Why did you? Do you see what I'm saying?
Do you think it's because he's become senior ref now? Because now, have you noticed most of the referees that become senior, all of a sudden you see a lot more mistakes. You see,
I think it's
be a lot of
because
pressure.
I think it's
Clattenburg
because
always had mistakes.
I never thought he did anything wrong until this season.
no Chelsea
Yeah,
United.
I remember he sent off
last year?
Fernando Torres.
Oh, that was
And then
hilarious, yeah.
the next week, Man United fans came to us because we had a League Cup game the next week, and they had a banner that said Clattenburg, our leader, legend, referee.
like in response to the Terry one.
Yeah, because he just
Terry
did. He did the foul like the week before, and they had a similar banner to the John Terry one, and it was quite funny to see things turn this weekend.
Clattenburg, yeah, okay, fair enough. That Torres sending off was banter.
Yeah.
Did he send off Torres as well at Spurs? Was it him that did that at Spurs last year?
Spurs.
Do you remember
No, because him and Vertonghen had beef.
Vertonghen had a little scuff.
Oh, and Torres. I don't think it was Clattenburg.
Oh, they never got sent off?
No, they didn't get it.
Okay. I don't know why in my head I thought...
I think he was supposed to, but he didn't.
The two of them.
He scratched his face.
Yeah.
He didn't know. He
The
didn't
two of them. Vertonghen, I didn't know was like that. Vertonghen, he's got a little streak about him. He likes to get
He's a
people
Spurs player, mate.
in trouble.
I think-
Go on.
I think we've got to give some credit to Leicester.
No.
no.
I'm getting to that.
Yeah,
No,
Leicester,
I'm going to get to that. No,
So I didn't want us to just say Man United were terrible and Leicester weren't great.
I'm going to get to that, yeah?
What would you do at 3-1? Say, because you don't were in the driving seat. There was how many minutes to go? Was it about 20?
About
25?
more
Well,
than that. It
no,
was like
there was
like
at
40
least
minutes
half
to
an
go.
hour.
Half an hour
At
to
least
go.
half an hour.
half an hour.
I would
At least half an
3-1
hour.
up in the second half, let's say, yeah? What would you do with
I
what
wouldn't
would
say
you have done
half
differently?
No, you know me, I'm old school. If your name ends in back, stay at the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're a centre back, don't go forward. That's how Liverpool lost last year at Anfield to Chelsea. How do you have red shirts in Chelsea's half? All of them. The only player that was not in
had
Chelsea's
to
half
win the game,
was Mignolet.
Liverpool was desperate that
Bruv,
day. They
you
had
have
to
to,
win the
use
game.
tactics. You have to use your head.
But if
yeah?
they get a draw, it's as bad as losing.
if
It
you
was
get a
not
draw,
really
if you get a draw,
No, at that time they could have drawn on the league.
if you
but-
get a draw, yeah. Now,
if they beat Palace.
I'll give you another example. I remember, was it Lineker or someone was analysing Chelsea's tactics against, I think it was Everton, and they always left Eto'o and Hazard in the opposition half. Everyone else defended. If a counter attack happens, you got your two fastest attackers.
At least, yeah.
Makes sense. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're attacking, you need defense. Why is Raphael chilling next to
He's
their
already at the
wing
front.
back? Why?
Really?
You're a
the
right
outside.
back, yeah. Then you have, I think Rojo was Rojo the last man?
No.
He had quite a shocking game. I heard
In-
just that on him.
No,
No,
he
he
had
had
a
a sh-
poor game.
I
He
heard
had
he
a
lost the
man.
ball 20
20
times.
times.
He lost the ball 20 times. Blackett, now you see the thing about Blackett is this. He's been put in a position, just like Bellerin in Arsenal, where he played in the under-21s final against Chelsea last year. The Premiership is a different ball game. You can't come into the Prem and expect to be the guy that came from youth team, so you must be great. No.
No.
It's a different ball game. Januzaj is still acting like a child sometimes. Look at the chance that he had to give it to Van Persie against QPR. Why are you going for the shot? You got the tightest angle in football history. The goal.
I don't know what you lot think, but you see when you're in the lead, sometimes it's just momentum, it's confidence. You want to do certain
Use
things
your head.
to go ahead and kill the game off.
Listen, if you're a manager, you rate the guy who's a team player, not the guy that tries to outshine everyone.
Yeah.
That's what you rate. You don't rate the guy that tries to go for the shine all the time. I've seen it in basketball. They like team. That's why LeBron is the best we have, because he's a team player.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So United defensively, I don't even want to say Smalling just comes back from injury because at the end of the day, no one was great in that back four. My issue is that the turn of events, this problem we're having started from the fact that Vidic signed a contract in January.
I mean, that should have been a problem that should have been solved.
The defense problem. That's what I said to you guys. That's what I said to you guys. Woodward is duffel bag boy for the day.
Definitely.
That's
I'm
it.
with you.
He's not. Because yes, he pulled off Falcao. If you told me we're gonna get Falcao in June, I would have been like, no, you're lying. But he pulled it off, and we still need defenders.
What did you guys think of? What did? Oh,
Is that they let too many experienced players.
And we don't have a leader.
You know what it is? Letting experienced players go is one thing, but I think when you don't replace it in any shape,
It's a whole different
because
story.
I mean, Vidic they've known from January. They told Ferdinand on the last day, "You're not going to be here next year." Evra was always a linked player to go somewhere.
As soon as
And
Luke Shaw
so-
got the number 3 shirt, Evra was gone.
You know, so from you got March, you got April, you got May,
It was
you got
just
all that
silly,
time to because I mean, why don't look? They spent was it 150
He's on
million?
150.
That's the most in the Premier League this year, yeah. And didn't buy a Matt Hummels, didn't buy a competent defender. You know
What Hasselbank was saying on Match of the Day is that he believes that Van Gaal just didn't get the guys he wanted because we went for Benatia. Pep came in, and when Pep comes in, these guys just their eyes light up.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm
I
saying?
think
So
Van Gaal's a massive
no, he's
figure in the
no,
game,
he is,
though.
and that's how we managed to get Di Maria and Falcao. But my thing is, how couldn't we get anyone else? Is it he just wanted Hummels? Me, I would have taken Varane, and he signed a 6-year contract like last week. So that's a myth.
What did you guys think of Rojo's performance this weekend?
Oh no, our back four was garbage.
No, I was just saying him because you just bought him in. He's one of the players.
He lost the ball 20 times.
I remember.
Because they bought Shaw,
I
they
remember-
bought Blind, they did buy
I
players.
remember. No, we
No,
bought
I mean
defenders.
defense.
No,
Yeah.
we bought 2 defenders. But for me, I was
Because he's keeping Shaw out of the team, right?
no.
Right.
Well, Shaw's
Shaw's on the bench.
No, Shaw's. The thing about Shaw that people need to understand is that what Van Gaal's saying is that to play in his team, you have to be more fit than he is. Now, the thing about Shaw is that the issue I have with that is that Shaw ran more meters than our whole team last year. He's not unfit.
Well, what I don't understand is that Shaw played in the Premier League last year with Southampton.
And the season before that.
And went to the World Cup. So it's not like he had a massive holiday.
This is
and
the thing.
He's not fit. He went to
This
the
is
World
the
Cup. He
thing.
trained with the England team.
This is the thing.
So
So
how is he not fit?
so-
I think each manager their own.
Yeah, to each his own.
The way he's
Because
doing it.
because how Felipe Luis does not walk into Chelsea is beyond me.
But I think that's a tactical thing. That's not.
With Luis,
No,
though,
but Felipe Luis is a dope left back.
I think with Felipe Luis, Mourinho's got something very, very much planned for him because it's a case of you can't drop a Spilicueta. He's been
Of
top
course,
notch.
of course.
lately.
I would
Two
take
years.
Aspilicueta.
Yeah, but Mourinho will do that if he wanted to. He
No,
dropped Mato,
the
who's top
thing
notch
is,
for 2
they'll
years.
get a point where
So-
there's 6 games in a week that you have to play, and then Luis will slot in that nice, and it's a very good left back.
the thing
That kind of thing.
The thing I said about Rojo from the very beginning was that from the moment he came in, I said, I don't know much about this guy. Why are we giving him the number 5 shirt?
Big number.
Why does he get that number? And then you come in, and I think he had a
Blind gets
brilliant.
17 when it could be the other way
Do
around.
you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me, I look at that and I think,
Oscar's looking at me weird.
No,
No, it's
'cause
because
I think, to me personally,
the reason why I only say it is because Blind can play in more than one position,
Yeah.
and he's very competent. in
I
those
mean, I
positions.
won't lie. I didn't see any of these 2 players before the World Cup. So both of them have very good World Cups. So to come out and say
I
one
don't
should
know
be
how good
rated
Rojo
higher than the
was in the
other.
World Cup. don't
I
know
mean,
how he made team
no,
of the
no,
year.
the
Rojo was
no,
competent.
the thing about
that's the
Blind,
thing.
the thing about Blind is that we'd been hearing his name. It was us in Newcastle were going for the same players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final and Ajax were being targeted by United, Newcastle, and I think Tottenham. Yeah, Tottenham were interested in De Vrij, Blind, and Jordi Classy. So Blind I wanted from the beginning because I thought we need a DM. The guy got the best player in the Dutch league for being a defensive midfielder.
yeah.
That's why for me I've always said he's our most important signing. Forget Di Maria. We can score goals without Di Maria. Yeah? But we need a defensive mid. Now, from when I saw the QPR game in which Rojo had a good game. That's why I'm shocked. I'm just like, is QPR that bad? Do you know what I'm saying? So I looked at that and I thought, okay, you had a poor game against Leicester, yeah? Blind for me needs to go gym. Has to go to the gym. His numbers make you think that he had. I think Herrera was man of the match for that QPR game, but
I liked him.
but
Di
you know,
Maria did deserve it.
Di Maria did, but he created more chances than Di Maria. Do you see what I'm saying?
I love Herrera, you know.
No, Herrera's
I'm
a
a massive
dope
fan
player.
of him.
Dope
Massive
player.
fan of him.
This is what I'll say. I'll say that our whole defense needs to just really, I don't know, just
He needs to turn up.
go gym. Smalling gets bullied like he's not a defender. Like I'm like, how do you get Vardy was barging Rojo?
What a finish that
was
was
black.
No, forget that one. The first goal. The first goal, yeah? Rojo's look, the same thing Koscielny did to Immobile in Dortmund. Ball watching. We are not in the cinema. Why are you watching the ball? Forget, because everyone was saying the ball went out. I don't care. You don't allow a man to cross from that deep. I'm sorry.
Paid such and such grand.
You are a
I
defender.
expect you to defy physics. That's what I expect.
You are a defender.
You're getting paid bucks. Do you know what I mean?
You know?
Serious.
Because I had a debate with someone and he was saying, why is Rooney shouting at the players? I thought, why?
Let's
No,
talk
no,
about
no,
Rooney.
no, no.
'cause
Rooney.
This is where I want to get.
Okay.
First of all, we'll talk about the goal because the equaliser. We spoke about the penalty.
Yeah.
The equalising goal.
Equaliser 3-3, yeah.
I mean,
what was Rooney shouting at? Explain. Because
You can tell that Rooney was.
How?
Rooney gave away the ball, which led to the goal. Why is he shouting at his
No.
players?
I think his issue is, why are you guys allowing these
Yeah,
goals to go
happened.
in?
You could really see that.
Because let's not lie to ourselves,
That was
yeah?
the funniest
No,
scene.
let's not lie to ourselves. Most of us support teams where the attack loses the ball.
Yeah.
Someone is going to lose the ball. I saw Everton clap Ramirez in that Goodison Park game where he watches, is it McCarthy, give the ball to Naismith, and he's just there, just watching the ball. I don't blame an attacker for losing the ball as much because yes, you're supposed to keep the ball, but at the end of the day, if you're a defender, don't run away from the ball. I think Rooney's issue is that, listen, we've made mistakes at the front, and every team is going to make mistakes at the front, period. Because that's why the ball can actually come to the back. Why are you guys allowing these balls to go in? That's my question. And I get why Rooney was angry.
Was the defensive mayor of all time. I've never seen
It
poor
was a
defending
shocker.
of such, at the highest level. They kept showing clips of Van Gaal after each goal. And I was just like, this guy, at 1 minute he was celebrating at 3-1. He was thinking,
Because the game is padlocked.
Yeah, padlock it. And then
The
at
game is
3-0,
done. 3-1.
at 3-0,
To a team that just came to the Prem. Game done.
Yeah.
Oh my
point,
god.
that's what I look so
Their
bad now.
formation as well, though.
No, but
You
that's
think, you think the Diamond 4 is...
Yeah.
I've been questioning it as well.
Because
I think-
when get that ball wide,
I think
all their goals came
Yeah,
from
I think it depends how narrow your diamond is.
And that's what Vardy was saying in his interview. He said, the boss told us to attack their wide areas. Now, if you have a Diamond 4, the reason why Liverpool did it well because they had players intelligent enough to do it.
Yeah.
That's my thing. My thing is, if you're a manager and you have a philosophy, do it to the intelligence of your players. Do it to the point where they're competent enough to do it. Like Charles Mourinho can tell Willian to play right back, and he will bang.
But
Because he's intelligent enough to do
That
it.
kind of goes against what you're just saying. Because, with Willian, for example, nobody thought he could ever do what he's doing now at Chelsea.
Yeah.
Mourinho made him fit his philosophy.
100%.
Rather than the philosophy fitting
No,
Willian.
but I will say this because Willian was bought while Mourinho was there. So Mourinho is not an idiot. He knows the weaknesses of and strengths of a player before he signs them.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
he
So
got
he
him
knows what you're
massive
capable of.
side, yeah.
So and Willian is not a weak. He's a strong guy. He's a very strong guy. So for me, I think Mourinho's able to get the best out of his players because he actually. That's why Mourinho won't go for a Di Maria, because he wants the guy that can work for him.
Yeah, because when
You
he
see what
said
I'm saying?
Ozil was the best number 10 in the world, I sat there thinking, why don't you go for him?
I think it's because he's got Hazard.
Do you reckon he's already got enough players? Do you think that's what it was?
It's a few things.
I thought it was that whole track back thing. You're not going to get that from Ozil.
Apparently,
at
he
all.
told Piszczek in the Dortmund-Madrid game to tell Ozil to run faster.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know what's really. This is just I don't want you guys to take it as gospel, but I read it somewhere that he told PJ, and there's a picture of him talking
I
to
remember
Piszczek.
that. Yeah.
He's
He
talking to
told the
Piszczek
Dortmund
on the
player.
sideline. Tell Ozil
Piszczek
to
is
run
a
faster.
Dortmund player, and he goes, just tell him to run faster.
Tell him to
It
run
was so
faster,
funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
It was
So
hilarious.
I think for me, Van Gaal is going through a situation now where, and the thing is, what I feel for him, as much as he has his errors, is that he first of all he's new to the Prem. He's being welcomed to the Premier League. 5-3 is historical. We have never gone 2-0 up. United has never gone 2-0 up and lost the game. We've never done that before. So when I look at that, I think number one, he should have signed defenders. I think he should have pressed Woodward more for defense than attack.
Definitely.
Now,
Definitely.
for me, Kevin Strootman is a must.
In January.
Must.
in January.
MUST.
You need to
Must.
I think you need to buy a back four. For Shaw. Shaw's good. I think you need to get three, about
No,
two
you
centre
need
backs.
someone you can play.
Two centre backs
You
and
can
a
play
right
with.
back.
No, you had Vidic, then you had Evans.
Yeah.
You need someone experienced. You can. Because there's no. Have you got how many things? Jones is like 22. Smalling's 23. Fam.
The thing
They're
about
all young guys.
the
Yeah.
thing,
All
the-
young guys,
you see,
bro.
yeah, that's the thing I was raising up in the previous podcast, that none of these guys have played 38 games.
Yeah.
They haven't.
Yeah, but I don't think any team has that time, especially a team not Man United stature.
No one's saying that. No one's saying that. Evans and Evans, Smalling and Jones are not good enough to play for Man United today.
Yeah.
They're not good enough, yeah, today. But Man United's history, along with Arsenal and Liverpool and teams like that, we like to bring guys in. We like to bring guys in. Now, the issue with this is that if Ferguson was there, we're not conceding 5 goals. He will throw the bench at them. They're not conceding 5 goals.
What that team talk could have been like.
Yeah, no, honestly, I heard when we lost 6-1 to City, Ferguson did not speak to them. He didn't chat to them. And they usually get the hairdryer thing and all that, yeah?
hairdryer.
Ferguson didn't chat to them. And the next game, they turned up. Because they know. How do you concede 5 goals against a team that's just promoted? And Van Gaal's not been in the Prem that long. And you guys have been here. How come you don't know this?
As bad as United's season was last year, I mean, to concede 5 at Leicester, that is unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
But I think Leicester were brilliant.
No,
though.
no, trust me. We will get to that. Trust me. We will get to that. No, trust me.
Fam, you let Leicester score 4 without we play.
It was awful.
Arsenal's draw at Leicester, which felt gut-wrenching at the time, does not look so bad right now, but it was still a bad result for me, in my opinion. But, yeah, no, you're right. Leicester did play well.
Leicester were the better
Played well,
team.
But it's not that United started bad. They were 3-1 up.
Oh, no. Watch our back four in the
what
first
I'm
half an
saying is-
hour.
what I'm saying is you weren't 3-1 down.
All right,
is what I'm
let's
saying.
play like that against Chelsea.
No,
and
hear
you will see
hear
what
I'm
happens.
I'm saying that it wasn't like you were 3-1 down.
No, I
It's like
agree.
you were in the lead.
No, I agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, it's not like Man United didn't play better than Leicester, blah, blah, blah. What I'm saying is you had the lead by 2 goals. So it's a must to win that game. As bad as your defence can be, that's a must to win that game.
You should win it.
Especially if you're ahead.
It was interesting to see. I think it was the 4th goal where
Vardy.
No, I wasn't even talking about Vardy. It was just brilliant
that
finish
goal.
from Vardy.
No,
Fantastic
for me,
finish from Vardy.
it's the tackle.
But it was. Did you guys see Wayne Rooney sprint back?
Yeah.
One of the fastest sprints I've ever seen him do. It was literally from
It's a
deep
good role model
in
for the
deep in
team.
the other team's half.
It's a good
He
role
ran
model for the
past the
team.
halfway line trying to chase Vardy down.
He passed about 2 United players.
Yeah, he passed. I think 3 on the
that's
way.
worrying.
He passed
That's
3 on the
very,
way.
Very, very worrying. So it
I was
was.
just like,
But
what
it's
is
good.
going
Do you
on?
remember
at
what I've been
United?
arguing about with Arsenal? That you ain't got that player who will just give someone an earful for a mistake, or just get him in line.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see sometimes.
Because a friend of mine and I were debating yesterday, and he was saying, "Why is Rooney shouting? You shouldn't be shouting." I said, "Hold on, why are we acting like we haven't been in the Prem and seen Keenan Vieira blast, Tony Adams blast,
Bollocking players.
blast players?
Definitely.
Why are we acting
Definitely.
like this is new? Like you have to be polite?
Definitely.
No. If your guy is not doing his job, put
But
his
my
money.
issue with the Rooney one was because, was that he concedes play. And so that's when they score. And I
Yeah,
think,
that was
how's Rooney getting on everyone when he concedes the ball?
100%. I
That's what made
definitely
me
agree.
laugh. And it's the fact that you can see the passion in Rooney's face.
Yeah, his face
He
was red.
angry.
He was livid.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is
Yeah.
comedy.
The
Yeah.
problem with Rooney now, as captain, like right now, you need someone to lead at the back.
I have never agreed with strikers
You
being
need-
captain.
You need
never.
to lead at the back. I'm sorry.
Never. That stuff.
Right now, Man United need a
Bar
leader at
Van
the back.
Persie, I have never seen it work. I have
Did
never
it
seen
work
it
with
work.
Van Persie?
He carried
Listen,
that
he
team on
carried
his
Arsenal
back.
when he
He
was
carried-
captain.
yeah.
I'm so
On
sorry.
his back.
I mean, yeah, but
Oscar,
just
it
because
was
he's
a
the best
team-
player in the team, that
No,
doesn't
but it
necessarily.
had, there was no other.
They got
person
third,
in
you
that
know.
team.
They
There
were
was
third
no
that year,
person
you know.
You would have given captaincy to.
Because
Because you look at the senior players of Man United, bar Rooney, who'd you give the ban to?
Johnny Evans.
Evans is not going to play 38.
Yeah,
Evans doesn't look
I
like-
understand. I understand why Rooney was captain.
That's why Rooney
that
was
makes
given.
sense to
And I
me.
think that's
But
what
I
it was.
also agree with
It was
Ernest
the
about
short hands.
not
That's
really
I will
what-
never-
That's,
yeah.
that's all he was dealt
really
with.
strikers.
And
The
he just dealt with
shortest
best.
hand.
Yeah, he
He
was
was
dealt with what
The
what he could
shortest
do.
hand.
Definitely. Yeah, no doubt. No
Now,
doubt.
for me, in the beginning, I said, this summer I was saying, I don't mind us spending. I just don't want us to overspend on a particular player. And then I saw our defense against Swansea. I said, if they asked for 50 million for Hummels, pay the 55. Honestly,
55.
I looked at our defense and I said, no, we need a centre back, bro.
Defenders.
Listen, at this moment in time, today, I'll take Ashley Williams and Ron Vlaar.
Wow.
Because they're in the Prem and they're experienced and they're leaders. I will take the two of them.
Honestly, sure.
Honestly, no. Today.
Pedri.
No, today. Today.
No.
I'll take the two of them.
Not future, but today.
Vlaar
And Ashley Williams.
We'll see if you're still
Hold on.
saying that. At the end of the
No.
season.
No, this is what I'm saying. They play for low teams.
Yeah.
So it's very easy for them to concede goals and look bad. It's very easy for them to
I don't think they're good enough.
No.
I'm so sorry.
I know that. No, I know
That's
that.
why I don't get why you would take them.
No. I'm saying I'll take them because they're better than what we have. That's what I'm
I
saying.
think it's the same. I think if Smalling was at Swansea, we'd say the same thing.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Because I think if Aston
Have
Villa...
you guys seen Smalling?
No, Huh?
Have you seen Smalling? No, have you? No, have you seen Smalling? And I have backed Smalling and Jones for years. I've backed them for years. Smalling took his Premiership medal on crutches.
Yeah.
I will never forget that video. He took it on crutches. Listen, I'm not even saying that they're rubbish, but my gosh,
Fix up.
honestly, bro,
Fix up. Yeah, but I do think that when you say, I just think that when you say you're going to take Ashley Williams, you're going to take Ron Vlaar. I mean, the pressure that these players are under playing for Manchester United is something completely different to the pressure that you're under playing for Aston Villa and Swansea.
Well, the guys that we have now who wear the red shirt don't feel that pressure.
Yeah, I know. But if Swansea,
Maybe they crack under pressure. Maybe
Swansea,
that's what it is. Maybe it's that they're not good enough under pressure.
they're not good enough.
No,
Forget the under pressure.
They won the league title.
On the bench.
on
Yeah,
the bench.
it was
On the
the
bench.
Ferdinand and Vidic were our centre backs that year, bro.
Fair dues.
Come on, bro. No. I'm not saying that. Obviously, Mangala said he's willing to come to Chelsea or Man United because they have better history than Man City. Then goes off to Man City.
Did he actually say that?
It's because of the P.
The Guardian. No.
Yeah.
No. It's because City have been tapping him up from June.
Ernest, let me tell you something. Any player you want in the world, yeah? I don't care. If Rooney was given 400 grand a week for Chelsea, he's gone to Chelsea. Because loyalty in football... We know loyalty in football
I don't
does
even
not
disagree
exist.
with that.
You know that loyalty in football now...
Oh, no,
has
it's
clearly does
dead.
not exist,
It's
yeah?
dead.
And that's one of my hates at the moment. But
It's dead.
you give a guy money, that's all it takes. It's P. Theo Walker, an Arsenal guy, yeah, who's been there
Screaming
years,
for 100,000
screaming
a
for
week.
striker. No, he was screaming for the striker stuff. All it was money. When they gave him the money, he's not been up front since,
And he kept quiet about that stuff.
and he's not said nothing.
And he started slapping them goals. Bro.
He's got the goals, which is good, but he's not preaching. Yeah, I want to be up front.
Yeah.
You know them. We're signing Sanchez. We're signing Welbeck. What's Walcott saying?
Yeah.
He ain't saying much.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't up front even with just Giroud. Now we've got two extras. Yeah. So the money is what Mangala is fully on going to United. No doubt. He's not even lying.
Did you see his performance
He's
against
not even
Chelsea?
lying. Listen, let's move on to Chelsea, man.
No,
Manchester
no,
City.
we're not done. We're not done.
Okay,
We're not done.
Okay, go on.
Can we please talk about Mr. Neville here?
Oh,
Please.
Neville.
Big Phil.
Big Phil.
Big Phil.
Big Phil.
Now, what did he say?
What did he say? What did he say?
What did he say?
He was like, we need to spend like 100 million?
He said
100 million.
He said we need to spend
We need
another
100 we need to spend
100 million.
to win the league.
He's not lying.
He's not lying.
No. This is what he said.
He's not lying.
He said a top quality CM and a centre back would cost 50M.
Together. As in
No,
No,
individually
just
would
one.
cost 50M.
A top quality DM,
And
I
a-
agree. I think will cost you 50.
And no, but you can get Carvalho for under that.
Nah, but he's not top class.
Vidal was under that.
Well, he was
Vidal is
40s.
not top class,
He was
in my
40s.
opinion.
He's not.
But-
He's all right in my opinion. Nah, he's
Vidal
good,
was
he's
under-
good.
Vidal was
But
under that.
But 40.
Yeah, not 50.
What was it? 44.
He
Was
said-
the quote? Was it 44 for Vidal?
Vidal was 40. It was between 36 and 45, depending on who he added as part of the deal.
Okay.
That's what
All
it
right, so
was.
let's say give or take, you can get Vidal, who's had a funny knee for about a year.
Oh
40
no!
million,
Thank
yeah?
God we didn't get him because he got a knee injury in the internationals in
Exactly,
training,
yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah,
So-
so what else is Phil Neville saying?
Phil
Centre
said
back.
50 for a centre. Oh, that's harsh. I'm on about 50 for a centre back.
50. I was like,
So, you know what the
no.
problem with centre backs is though? You can't find many.
Yeah, they're not about.
You can't find many good ones. And so you go to Thiago Silva and then you go for Hummels, and those will not go less than 30. Do you know what I mean?
It's not just centre backs.
Plus
It's
they don't want the
defensive
league.
players in general. They're just not as readily available as attackers.
I think because
everyone wants to attack.
Listen, defense wins you titles.
And Ferguson said that.
Defense, it's not about your attack because attack maybe win the game or two here
No,
and there.
he actually said attack wins you games. Defense wins you titles.
He's not lying. This is the guy who's on
No,
13 of them.
honestly.
He's not lying.
Honestly.
He's not lying. Listen, the years you've won the league, you look at that back four you've had.
Honestly.
As good as your attacking was, as
Our
good as your
defense
midfield
was. Do you remember the year? No. Do you remember the
People
year?
waxed
Vidic and Ferdinand in 09.
Yes.
1-0,
Oh, that's the game.
2-0.
Remember the first time
1-0,
That's not
2-0.
the first
No
time
one
we
was
Vidic,
beating
man.
us.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
06.
remember- I remember-
Oh, 06.
I remember Van der Sar having a ridiculous stat about how long he had conceded a goal. How
Yeah,
long it took him
yeah,
to concede.
yeah.
I remember
And
that
there was a
around that
season,
era.
there was a part of one season where he had conceded 9. And I think we were in like March. And I was like, nah, these guys are hard, you know.
That's top. Chelsea, when Chelsea win the league,
Yeah, check stats are unbelievable.
it's a madness when Chelsea win the league. Do you get what I'm saying?
When they had Carvalho and Terry.
Look, that's the,
Oh,
and that,
Ricky
listen, that's
Carvalho.
the number one reason why Arsenal haven't won the league in the last 10 years.
Defensive.
The number one
Wow.
reason is the back four.
Porous.
Yeah, because you're always scoring goals.
It's the back four.
Yeah.
We always score probably like the second or third highest goals in the season. You get what I'm saying? It's our back four that never wins us
Porous,
the league.
yeah.
And so that's why I look at this team this year and we can't win the league this year. Not with defences that City have and Chelsea have. You can't. When I look at ours, I'm like, God.
Just one last final thing about the Leicester Man United game. Tyler Blackett, yeah, he gave away that awful.
You see, that was a red and that was a
was a red.
penalty.
That was
Yeah,
red.
no, agreed.
That was a
agreed.
red and that was a penalty.
Rooney was just shouting at the referee. I don't know what he was shouting for because it was
the
a clear
thing is,
penalty.
You have to understand
But-
this. You know, when decisions go a certain way, what players and what fans even expect is the transparency. It's let's see the continuity of the kind of decisions
Yeah.
you make. And so when you've made a decision which has been funny, let's have the rest of the game funny decisions.
Consistently.
But now do you know what I mean? Because I sort of get his frustration. I got his frustration to an extent because when the referee does certain things, you just sit there and think, is he just trying to patch up what the mistake he made earlier? Is he trying to do this? Is he trying to do that?
I think it was a
So
blatant foul. But the
was
point
a
I was
foul,
the
though,
point
yeah.
I was going to
Sorry,
make
sorry.
is I feel very bad for Tyler Blackett because he started for United this past couple of games, and you know he's not a player that played in the Championship or played in League One. This is his first starts for a top club, and he's come in. He's not been awful. He's been not great, but for his level. And now he's suspended for 3 games, and in the next 3 games, United's defence can only get better. It's not going to get any worse than losing 5-3 to.
why do you feel sorry for
conceded.
Blackett though?
Because he's out in the next 3 games, and I feel like United's defence is going to get better, and he's
without
not
him.
going to get back in the squad.
You don't think he'll get back in?
No, I think against West Ham they'll.
I will
they'll
say
tighten
this
up.
though. I will say
They'll-
this though. In his he had a brilliant preseason, and Van Gaal loves him. Now I never know what's going on in that mind of this guy, bro. I like Van Gaal, but I don't know what's going on in his
It's a
head
Mourinho
sometimes.
situation. I think Chelsea fans don't know what happens in Mourinho's
Yeah.
until the
But
team sheet
no,
comes out.
personally,
know?
I saw Fabregas has not. We'll talk about.
What
For me,
Van Gaal
for me,
needs
for
to
me,
do is
for me,
his
for me, our best. Yeah, I definitely agree
His
with David.
formation
Yes.
is in.
I
No,
definitely
he doesn't
think.
know.
I
David.
definitely think.
Yeah.
4-2-3-1 is the formation we go with.
Do you have the players to have that 2 centre mid?
Yes.
Yes.
Which are?
On a good day, like we're going to West Ham. Old Trafford. Fellaini starts that game in my team.
What happened to Fellaini? Where's he
Fellaini
gone?
had an
Injury,
ankle
he had
injury,
an
and that's
ankle
why he
injury.
never got.
Okay.
He never
I
went
know
to
why.
Napoli.
The
Yeah.
scapegoat of last season
Yeah,
is now the saviour.
Listen. If we watch videos of last season again, I will say the same thing. Fellaini has come out and said in the Metro, "Oh, my favorite position is DM. We put you there and you couldn't do the job." So I will not stop saying.
It's so weird,
No,
isn't
I
it?
will never stop saying what I said about Fellaini last year. Now, yeah, why would you say that?
I really want to play here.
And then I went to the last preseason game against Valencia, and he was the man of the match. Every interception.
It's just the
he was
thing is
making.
that Man United fans just don't like
No,
him.
Man United fans sometimes are fickle.
Yeah.
It comes with
Period.
the Everton
Yeah, if he has a
voice.
good game, it'll be.
Yeah, it's the Everton voice.
Oh no!
No.
Against Valencia,
Even though he's man of the match,
you should have heard the Old Trafford fans after the Valencia game. oh, policeman, there's been a crime. Fellaini just scored. Are you serious? He just won you the game.
I mean, give him two games. It'll be fine.
This is what the reason why I say he plays against West Ham is because Carrick is old and he's not. Put it this way: if there was a replacement for Keane, it was Carrick, and that saddens me because we don't have a DM. You see what I'm saying? And Fellaini's the closest thing we had to that steal that against these nobles and all these other guys.
I want those kind of players. I want a nasty.
Oh no! Fellaini and Arsenal today, I think he walks,
I want a nasty
and you see what I'm saying? He'll be brilliant. But my issue with Fellaini is that he's reckless. He stabbed one guy with his studs against West Brom, and the guy who lifted his shorts, he looked like Wolverine scratched him, bro.
Referee didn't do nothing.
Referee didn't do anything about it. Do you see what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
So for me, I look at that, the game Everton versus Stoke a couple years ago when he fouls 10 short cross like 10 times.
Yeah.
You know, so
Every Arsenal fan loved
do you see what I'm saying? So
But
for
don't
me,
you like that? Don't you want that in your team?
no, because if he gets sent off, I'm pissed.
No, but it comes with.
I mean,
10,
now-
comes with like 10 red cards in your career.
Exactly.
No mistake.
I mean,
But
now that we
Vieira will always be remembered for how amazing of that kind of person.
No,
was.
of course.
But 10 red cards in 10
Of course.
seasons.
So yeah,
It's a catch-22.
I agree with David. I think for me, we need to go to 4-2-3-1. Put Rooney on the wing.
4-2-3-1,
Put Rooney on the wing.
Falcao up front.
Whoever. I
Yeah.
don't care about our attack.
How are you guys with Falcao's performances so far?
He's
Not
developing.
much to say, or
Not much to say because I don't know. I'm not a sports science guy. I don't know much about physiology, but his knee seems to be getting better. That run against he
people say,
Leicester.
You could say, oh, it's just been 1.5 games, but because of the impact, say, Di Maria and Herrera have had in such short time as well.
Well,
it's like-
he's played the last 20 minutes of his first game, and he had a chance and he missed it.
Yeah.
Keeper saved it, and then he had an assist in the second game. For a guy that's new to the Prem, that's progress.
Fair dues.
You see what I'm saying? So
He's developing is all I can really
he's developing, and for me, I'd start him against
say.
West Ham.
Yeah,
I'll
I
start
would.
against West
I
Ham.
would.
It's going to be a good game at Old Trafford.
Oh,
That's
I can't-
going to be
yeah.
For me, as
good
long
game.
as Collins doesn't play, I'm fine.
Is that a 3 o'clock game?
Yeah.
Yes, it's 3
Saturday.
o'clock.
Saturday,
3 o'clock on
3 o'clock.
Saturday.
Dream.
Yeah, 3 o'clock on Saturday.
Dream.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that would be my conclusion. of that
Otherwise,
So from here to January, where do you think United could end up in the league table by January? 'Cause
fourth.
we know you will strengthen.
Fourth.
Wow, big. That's a big call. 4th.
I'm calling fourth.
That's a massive call.
I'm calling fourth.
This
Fourth or
early.
fifth.
That is huge.
game. From
If
now,
you
you're
do you see challenging?
If
though?
you're 4th or 5th,
United
check
finished
this.
4th.
No,
no. He's saying
I
January.
said-
He's saying January.
By the time you get to January,
Oh.
because they're going to strengthen in January, yeah.
Yeah.
So then,
No, we
between-
have to.
that way.
We have
They
to.
have to strengthen in January.
So,
I said this from summer.
so
We
what-
have to
what I was
sign in
saying
January, bro.
to the United guys is, where do you think they'll be by the time the window comes?
Now we have to beat Southampton.
It can't be in the top 4 because then you're saying they're still title contenders by then.
I think they
Not
won't be in a
with this
relegation zone.
They'll be in a
I don't know
relegation.
where they'll be.
I don't know why people already say relegation.
I think you'll be
Five
like,
games.
you'll be around. No, because do you know what it is?
It's
Name-
'cause it's Man
name
United.
the big team you've played,
You haven't played a big team yet.
and that's
Exactly.
The problem.
That's why.
That's the problem.
And
That's what
you've
that's
lost
what all
twice.
it's coming down to. It's the fact that you've lost twice and haven't faced the top 6.
The only hope I have is that for me, I think we'll play good games against Arsenal and Liverpool, and I think we'll lose to the other two.
I reckon you will.
But I think teams
The other two.
teams like Everton will give us a test, and that's after West Ham.
Yeah.
After that, Chelsea.
Everton where? Everton where?
Old Trafford.
get easy.
And
Yeah,
then
no,
where-
we've got 2 games.
where
Two
is
Old
Chelsea?
Chelsea's.
So you
Chelsea.
got 3 Trafford games in a row.
Yeah.
I thought it was 2.
Are you sure?
Are you sure West
think
Ham
it's-
ain't away?
No. West Ham's
West
home.
Ham.
West Ham. No, the next 2 games I know for sure is at OT.
I know we're not going to Old Trafford for Everton or Chelsea.
No.
Because-
Everton's at Old Trafford. The next
Can
2
we not-
games are
can
at
we
Old
not just
Trafford.
check?
The game after, I think.
I thought Everton was at Goodison.
No, it's home.
Shame. I thought that was at Goodison.
I think it's home. I think Chelsea's at Bridge.
And
Chelsea's
Chelsea-
at the bridge.
I think it's at
I
Bridge.
doubt it.
Listen, United are at home to
I wanna go to
Everton.
Old Trafford.
They are at
Home
home.
again.
They're at home to Everton, and then they are away at West Brom.
Okay.
And then it's at home to Chelsea. Oh my goodness!
Wait for that.
That is going to be
It's
massive.
going to be amazing.
I'm gonna like that. I'm gonna enjoy watching that.
But you see, the thing is, I have hope in the fact that I
Yeah.
believe that we would learn from our mistakes. I don't think Van Gaal
Van Gaal's
is going
not
to
that
allow
guy.
certain things. That's my hope, that we're going to learn from these things, because he's new, and this back 4 is new. This back four we have is new. You see what I'm saying? Shaw ain't even had his debut. You see what I'm saying? So my hope is
He's
that
definitely going to debut
is
this
that we're
Saturday.
gonna.
He has to.
You see what I'm saying?
He has to debut.
So
Round of applause for Leicester City. They did
no,
well.
James Vardy might
He's
walk
still
into
scoring, isn't he?
I scored twice. Leicester.
he's still putting his
But Leicester
score.
have really put in work since the
Do you know
start.
what? Leicester's test for me is when they are playing games that they have to win, when the pressure's on them. We'll see how they play underneath that. Because I think when you're playing teams like United, you're going playing Everton, you're playing Arsenal.
You play a certain.
Who did they beat last week? Didn't they go away to Stoke and win?
They did.
Well, win that. That's fantastic.
It's a massive win, but we're still in September.
It's September,
I
you
think,
know.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
when Leicester have to beat Burnley at home and it ends 0-0 or it ends 1-1 or even 1-0 to Burnley, that's where the pressure is. That's where you lose the relegation battle. It's not the teams you beat that are at the top end. It's how you do from the mid-table area to the bottom. And that's why I'm not really jumped on the Leicester bandwagon as of yet. I don't think
I agree.
they've all got free hits against these teams. So even if they lose 8-0, nobody really thinks.
And we all know that a team that just got promoted has a mayor in it.
Yeah.
Every team that gets promoted has a mayor.
course.
I think we all agree QPR and Burnley are going back down.
Oh, I agree.
So that's two of them.
I'm not sure
Burnley-
about
Burnley haven't won a game.
I wouldn't say we all
Burnley
agree.
haven't won a game.
I wouldn't say we all agree. I don't think QPR are that easy to sink.
I think they're walking back out.
You see,
I think that I don't know.
the curse of Redknapp is that every team he's got, he takes them down.
Yeah, but
That's
he's
the curse.
kept a few up, hasn't he?
Portsmouth,
before he's let them
Southampton, West Ham, and now welcome to QPR. In fact, he took them down already, didn't he?
Yeah.
Who did he save?
Tottenham.
With Portsmouth.
Tottenham now.
Tottenham he saved
were like
from 17th.
He saved Portsmouth, and he saved him the year before he dropped him, doesn't he?
Okay,
That's
yeah,
what he
probably.
does.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He saved him one
yeah,
year, and then they get relegated the next.
Except Tottenham.
It's probably like just accept Tottenham. I think he joined when they were near the bottom, and then got them in the top four.
Because it was after. Was it Ramos?
Ramos,
Was it one day Ramos?
He
Yeah.
had like 5 games. I mean, it was ridiculous when he got sacked.
Oh, Daniel Levy.
But,
I think we need to spend a podcast on Daniel Levy.
All right, Tottenham. No, we'll get to Tottenham
Yeah.
later.
Okay. Chelsea.
So,
Chelsea City.
Etihad business. Oscar, Chelsea 1-1. Great result. Would you agree? How did you feel about the game?
I mean, before the game, I would have definitely taken a 1-1. I would have been like, yeah, points in the bag. But when you look at how the game panned out, in the first half, City were just dangerous. First 20 minutes, it was very high paced. It just looked like City were going to score. They just had so many chances, so many, like, Chelsea, when we got the ball past the halfway line, there was no movement at all. Willian looked half asleep a lot of the time. Hazard did all he could, Hazard's the only movement coming from Chelsea. Like, literally, I can't.
The only sort of dribbler slash kind of. Yeah.
We had a nice bit of beef between Costa and Company, which was great, but Company beat him. Company bested him. Like, they had a little.
He's massive though.
I know.
Company
You've
is
got to see the size of
Company
him in
is
real
top
life.
5 defender.
Company had the ball. Costa took it off him, went round, and they were like shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
And then Company wins the ball back and takes him out,
That's
and then
the African
all the
side
crowd,
of
are,
Company.
cheering like, hey, and you can tell Costa was just beaten in that moment, and then they like embraced each other. It wasn't like they weren't actually upset with each other and stuff like that. But yeah, City. I think City will feel a lot more hard done by than Chelsea because they played better than us. They took that onus to go on and win the game. And they just couldn't get the goal.
They were down to 10 men though. Don't you think at the same time they could look at it as, look, we played against the best team in the league with 10 men and still left with a point.
No,
We
because
scored with the 10 men.
I mean, yeah, they could look at it like that. They could look at it like that. But I think Zabaleta was very. It was stupid.
No, it was
Both his yellow cards were stupid.
But apparently that was the reason for Sanya being bought, was that apparently Zabaleta has cost him a lot of yellow cards in the past couple of seasons. So maybe he can't tackle. maybe he's just a bombing right.
A poor tackle against Hazard, which got him the yellow.
But he's never been able to handle Hazard. Hazard makes him dance.
I don't know someone who can handle Hazard. I've yet to find that person.
Yeah, normally when Hazard when a team contains Hazard, normally they put their winger and their fullback on Hazard, and he just can't find a way through. That's normally
I think
how they contain it. It's
only
rarely
back
one
four
person.
Was, Atletico.
Yeah,
That's the only back four that
Flacco
handled him.
ran the show last
Yeah.
year.
That's
Right.
a good point. I don't think there is a defender that can handle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't find, unless you're saying like what he said, they're pairing up. I remember
He's
Newcastle
a
last
very
year.
fast boy.
I remember last year Newcastle had 2 players on him, and he still did. I think he scored a hat trick in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or if he scored 2 goals
Against Newcastle
last season. He had a massive game.
I
against
don't remember.
Newcastle. I remember that 3-0 to Chelsea. But
Yeah.
yeah, so
But
Lampard. How did that feel?
Who could have written that?
Written in the
I was
stars.
shocked, bro. I was like, I
And it
saw
was a
Milner
good
play
finish.
in, yeah.
It
I was like,
such a
who's this
good
guy
finish.
running? Because I didn't recognise him. And I see Lampard. I was like,
Before,
oh,
in fact,
yeah.
before we get to Lampard, what a goal from Schürrle though, because the
what a
ball,
goal. What a
the
goal.
ball from Hazard
What
Yeah.
a
was
goal.
unbelievable.
Well done, Diego Costa.
The
Yeah,
counter attack
yeah.
from
When
our
he-
own
yeah,
half,
when he takes the
from
ball
our
on.
own half, the counter attack was phenomenal. It was Fabregas to Costa to Hazard to Schürrle. It was just fantastic,
ball from
and it was one of those counter attacks that it wasn't like, oh, you've got a really fast runner on the ball. It was the ball doing the work, and the players running off the ball more than on it, and it was almost like a netball goal. It was brilliant.
Honestly,
It was.
that ball is just. I love seeing goals like that happen. I think that it reminded me of the one at Old Trafford when Real Madrid played Man United in the Champions
Oh, and
League.
Ronaldo scored.
Ronaldo scored.
Yeah.
I think Higuain put
It's
some
quite similar to that,
nasty
yeah.
ball like that.
Yeah, but I was
Brilliant
very
goal.
proud of that goal.
Brilliant goal.
My guy Andrew Schürrle got
I
the
love-
finish.
you know, I'm a massive
But
fan
then
of
he made
Schürrle.
that mistake, boy.
Who
Yeah, Schürrle didn't catch his run. He didn't catch it. He
Yeah.
didn't catch the run of Milner on the outside.
For the other goal.
Milner pegs it back.
Milner had a
Lampard.
good game, didn't he? He was like a bus.
Yeah, Milner got man of the
Man
match.
of the match.
He was like
Yeah.
a bus. He was
He was-
the engine there.
He was Milner
He
though.
was decent.
Yeah.
He was Milner.
I'd
He
agree.
was
I'd
like
agree.
he was fantastic. Yeah. But when Lampard scored,
That hurt, bro. That must have hurt, bro.
I love his acting though.
Listen, you have to understand, it was a good finish.
it
Though. Do you
cut
know
me.
how hard that goal
yeah,
was to
I mean
score?
he hit it down
You
and
do
it
that on the
bounced in.
pitch outside Burgess Park.
Yeah,
it is
it'll bounce over the
impossible.
bar.
Yeah, it is impossible.
But yeah,
Keep it down.
he did it perfectly. And when he scored, I was like,
Everyone, like,
oh,
the whole
Lam-
football just sort of stood still.
oh, Lampard scored.
Yeah.
And then kickoff had resumed, and I'm still like, hang on, Lampard's just scored against us. And it was only until like 3 minutes later that I realised it was 1-1 because I didn't register the goal. I just registered the fact that Lampard had scored against us.
Scored against you, yeah.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking, but brilliant from the Chelsea fans, isn't it? They
mean,
continue to applaud him.
I listened to the
Super
606
Frank going on.
afterwards.
Fantastic.
And there's this fan who came on and he was like, "You see, Chelsea fans set an example. They were clapping their ex-player. All these other teams like Arsenal and Liverpool. Blah, blah, blah. This guy was mouthing off about how bad we are when we see ex-players go to different clubs." And all I thought in my head was, well, no, the situation was Chelsea didn't offer Lampard a new contract.
I thought
Lam-
I thought they did.
Lampard. The thing is that
Lampard would have stayed, it's
Lampard
just-
wants to play for Chelsea till he dies. Like, you know, it was definitely his club. Whereas Lampard thought, look, I've got no club, and Man City came along. And people can argue that's the same thing with the Fabregas deal. The thing is, when it comes to Arsenal and ex-players, they've all left for more money, and they say they want to go and win trophies, but it's for more money. So whether the Lampard thing is not, you can't bring it in the same bracket.
Well,
Because Chelsea let him go.
I think it will be very interesting to see the reaction that Fabregas gets at the Emirates this season.
It won't be good.
You won't be good.
You don't think so?
It won't be good.
No.
It won't be good because he started talking again. You know, the other day he'd put up. I don't know if you lot had seen it. I think he had an interview and somebody had. It was like a print version of the interview, and he was just basically saying like, look, Arsenal fans can get upset if they want to. The situation was that they didn't want me. They said to me they have Ozil, and there's nothing I can do about that. I never thought I'd be playing for Chelsea. However, I had to choose. You know, wherever I would have gone, he said everyone would have hated me for whichever club I moved to, and I thought, yeah, you're damn right.
Yeah,
but that's why you stay at Barcelona.
he's partially right.
No,
me,
but
for me-
Barcelona they didn't want
Yeah,
him.
you
know,
can't
but
force him to stay at a place where he's not going to get
for
played.
me,
He's a top class player.
I mean, the thing was, it was he made his bed. Do you know them ones? He left at a time when Barcelona didn't even need him. He went to a club where he barely even got into games in the beginning. He barely got into games in the beginning, and you know what I mean. He won his league title. That's really what he was after. He got his league title, and that was it. He was
Did he
unhappy
win a
from there.
Champions League though?
No.
They haven't won
didn't.
the Champions
So
League.
Fabregas has never won the Champions League.
No,
I saw he went in 2000.
11,
Yeah,
11, 12
season. The year after
Oh,
the
the year after they
amazing,
won.
the year after that amazing time. Barcelona's amazing year. The year we beat Barcelona, he went that summer. So
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
See,
So
that's
this
what
is
I
after they
love.
won
That's
the
what I love
Champions
about this.
after they won the Champions League,
Everyone in
what-
this-
League. Oh,
what-
this is after Euros, yeah?
yeah, 2012, yeah. Do you remember when they threw the shirt on?
Yeah,
him
yeah,
and
yeah,
all
it was
that?
after
Yeah.
that.
That's what I love. Everyone in this Chelsea team,
Yeah.
like they just have Champions League heartache. It's like we've got Costa in there who came off like 20 minutes in the final.
Yeah.
Courtois, who he played well in the final and conceded 4 goals in the end. It's like that's the story of Chelsea, isn't it? Just all the players just having bad luck in the Champions League.
it was-
And
it was-
Fabregas is another one. So yeah, Don't bottle their tears and use it to win for us.
I did like the fact that Lampard didn't celebrate and didn't get excited. I think it just genuinely cut him. Even if he wanted to celebrate, I don't think his body
I don't think he wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of times you feel like players just do it out of respect. I think he genuinely felt. I mean, he's been at Chelsea since 2001.
If you're a City fan and you see Lampard going over to his away fans, applauding the fans and whatnot because they were singing his name more than the City fans even were.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
You understand it?
You understand it?
Understand
Yeah,
it.
you take it on the chin and be
Yeah,
like, no,
you scored the equaliser.
He's only here. He's only here because the MLS starts in January.
Yeah.
So he's not here as a diehard City player.
What about Mourinho's comments about Lampard?
Oh,
did any of you not see this?
What did you
back
say?
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
On BBC.
He was basically saying that I think the question directed to him, Oscar might be able to explain this better, but it was more like, do you regret letting Lampard go? That kind of thing. Any hard feelings towards Frank Lampard? And then he turned around and he said, no. Lampard, he wanted to play for Manchester City. He scored the goal for Manchester City. He wanted to beat Chelsea. Chelsea's no longer in his heart. It was a team very much in his heart. Now it's not. He's a Manchester City player. It was very saying that he was being professional and all that kind of thing. And for me, it came off as
he is upset.
It was a bit like, it's a bit bitter. You know what I mean? It's like you let the guy go, but for you to turn around and say he hasn't got Chelsea in his heart no more. He now wants to beat Chelsea. I mean, why'd you have to come out and say that? You don't need to really.
Yeah,
you don't need to say that.
It was a bit pointless because his other interview, the interview on Sky Sports, he was like, he wasn't talking about Lampard. He was more talking about the Chelsea fans, and he was saying that's just the nature of how they are. When Mourinho left and came back against Chelsea for Inter Milan, they applauded him. When Drogba left, came back with Galatasaray, we applauded him. So it's just like when players do great things for the club, it's that way. It's just that way. And I think even when Mata comes back for Man United, if he comes to play at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea fans will applaud him as well.
Definitely.
Because he was a top player for us.
With all the situations that the fans that are applauding, it's always been because the player or the manager have had to deal with circumstances that the club has forced them into. It's never been, I'm going to leave because I want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to be here no more.
Well, Drogba didn't sign a new contract.
Drogba's a side, I think that's a
Drogba's allowed.
Yeah,
but
Drogba's an exception, I think, because he left at 34?
And won the Champions League.
You can't really turn around and say
Drogba's allowed.
Yeah,
34. I wouldn't get upset with any 34-year-old.
But Mourinho, it was a mutual consent when he left. And it was one of those times where, but my point is Chelsea fans could have been like, oh, we don't like Mourinho.
No, my point is this though.
But
what I'm saying is the reason why they couldn't be upset is because it's never been Mourinho said he wanted to leave. It's never been Lampard said he wanted to leave or Mata wanted to leave. They were forced out. These are players, people who were forced out, shown the door.
Chelsea's just that kind of club.
Because I remember when
the statement, the little boy in white to go to Galatasaray.
You didn't get no.
Hey, listen to the Turkish boy inside of me.
Listen to the Turkish lad inside you. You didn't listen. You didn't
Turkish? Why is he Turkish?
That's right. But it's not like.
Is my Percy Turkish?
No, it probably is. I mean, everyone's.
That's so racist.
No, like as in
He probably is.
So racist.
not in a racist term. Ozil's not German. Podolski's not German.
Yeah, but you wouldn't say it to
but Van Persie's
Ozil.
Dutch.
What's Dutch about Van Persie? I mean, what, Van? I mean,
Yes, that is everything that makes him Dutch.
Van.
Oh, Van. I did not mean any racism. Disclaimer. I just want to put it out there. Respect to Van Persie.
No, you just said he's
Respect
probably Turkish.
for the years. He's done it. Shut up. Anyway.
Van.
Chelsea looking good. Still on top of the league. Still unbeaten. Can you name the other unbeaten side in the Premier League?
Arsenal.
Anyway, maybe we go to Arsenal.
Are we
done
talking
with
about
Chelsea
Prem?
and City?
Oh yeah, we are.
Should we talk about
No, but if you make that joke, then they make
No.
that joke to us.
I was just thinking in my own mind. We're talking about Prem. I was like, are we talking about the Prem or we're talking about? Because when you said undefeated, I was like, wait, you lost yesterday.
Well,
We'll get onto that.
We were just talking about. But you know,
He did say the Premier League.
okay. I was thinking,
Arsenal-
wait.
Ready, I like it.
I was like, wait a second.
remember last week's episode where David said free Ozil from the wing?
Ozil.
Ozil's
got
put
three.
number 10. He put
Number
an
10,
assist.
What
and he
happened?
scored a goal.
Do you know why I like Ozil?
Why do you
Because
like him?
Ozil is a bad man.
No.
He came out in an interview and said, "I have nothing to prove." I wanted to buy the newspaper
Legend.
and go to him in the Emirates and say, "Ozil, can you please sign this?
Sign this.
Can you please
Right here.
sign it?" Because he is such a bad man.
Listen, I love him. I love Mesut Ozil.
But you love him now.
No, when did I not love him?
I'm true.
When he didn't clap against Man City.
Yeah, he got mad. You don't go there and you concede 6 and don't even give him notice. Can you imagine going to that game? Can you imagine being the fan in there?
Do you know
Manchester's
how long?
far.
Do you know how long it takes to travel
Bedroom.
to Manchester?
That was an early kickoff.
That 2 hour train. That
And I
2
take
hour
on
train
Friday
ride.
night.
They were on the road from
2 hours.
early.
They
Sleep
saw
in
the
the
sun come
hotel.
up.
They were at the
Saturday
Ibis
night,
Hotel.
That Mancunian sun.
Hey, mate, it's no joke. So for me, I'm like, listen, you go and applaud. You tell the fans, listen, I'm sorry. Yeah, we played garbage. My bad. I'll make it up to you next week.
My bad, though.
You know what I mean? Phil Walcott does it through thick and thin. He comes every game, he goes to the away fans. That's one thing that people like about Theo. He always comes back to the away
He's an Arsenal fan. Walker's an Arsenal fan. I don't see.
we'll see.
I don't see any reason for me. Bruv, he's been there since he was number 32.
Fair play. Theo is a legend.
I mean, he's an Arsenal fan till City offer him 200 grand a week.
Everyone's an Arsenal fan until City offer them. That's how it goes.
Are you a feeder club to Man City?
It is.
I watched. What game was it? What game was it? Was it in the Champions League? And I saw Sanya and Cliche. I said, my days.
No, but
They won wingbacks of the season.
Honestly,
At Arsenal.
if you want to look at City's starting 11, just watch Premier League years Arsenal from about 5 years ago.
Bruv, have you not seen that picture?
Vile.
Have you not seen that
Honestly,
picture about Sanchez? About how saying join Arsenal, saying great to join Arsenal, just as join Man City next year.
No, but do you know what it is? This is just a theory. I think it will happen.
I can't put
I
it
think it
past
will
him.
happen.
What? Alexis Sanchez?
I think Sanchez.
I hope not.
No, I can't put it past him now. Chile,
They're two players.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
They're two marquee signings. I can see leaving Arsenal.
Stars.
I can definitely
I
see
can
them leaving
definitely see
Arsenal.
Ozil going.
Definitely see Ozil going. I can definitely see that happening.
But not to City.
I don't think
They
I don't
couldn't
know.
possibly do it to City.
I don't know about Ozil only because Wenger. That's like his child. I don't think Wenger will even let him go under any cost.
If
not.
we all know that if Wenger
When-
sees
when-
that P,
When you see
If
that
Ve-
money, bro.
okay,
look
no,
at that
no,
money.
Do you know why I think he wouldn't? Because it's Wenger's record signing. He's never
if
spent that
Wenger
kind of money on a player.
sees
No,
that
but Oscar,
P,
Now put money. in
if
front
somebody
of it.
turned around and said 60M for Mesut Ozil,
look,
look good.
He has a little bit quality.
Yeah.
look at the car you are driving in.
Honestly,
It's
I'm telling
quality.
you. I'm telling you. If Wenger sees the P and he can't
It is
help
a
it.
wrap.
He can't help it, Oscar. You
There's
don't sell-
one
you
flaw.
don't
I
sell-
have a tiny bit more faith in Wenger.
You don't sell Van Persie
I have
to
no
Manchester
faith.
United under any cost.
No, Oscar, to this day,
Manchester
I cannot
United.
believe Van Persie's a Man United
Yeah.
player. To
Yeah,
this
it
day,
doesn't
I
make
can't
sense.
believe it.
I
cannot
don't look at
believe
him
it.
as a United player. It's taken me a while to get used to
The
that.
thing is,
shirt.
the thing is, you didn't replace him.
Listen, Manchester United replaced him before we have.
Oh, you sell him for 24 million. Replace him the next day.
Listen,
Why?
Manchester United.
Manchester United.
Well, anyway. What was
Anyway,
it?
so Arsenal got off to a nice convincing
Arsenal.
3-0 win.
Hey, Danny!
Beating Aston Villa.
And Villa always give you a tough game.
Yeah, but not at Villa Park though. I will
The
say
two,
that.
the 2-1 was it last
Do you
season?
remember- It
Or
was like
season
this
before?
year. It was like this year when we had scored the 2 goals. It was 5 minutes of like, whoa, what just happened? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's how it was last year. It was like we could have caned it first half, shutdown shot, and that's how it was this year.
Shout out to Danny Welbeck. Shout out to Daniel.
Welbeck, good finish, good
Good
ball from Ozil,
assist.
good assist from Ozil. I love Ozil. I'm so sorry. I just want to have a moment with Ozil. I love
Well,
him.
you can.
I love him. Honestly, he's like Chelsea have got Costa, Lampard. Costa, Fabregas, and
You're just rubbing it in, aren't you?
no, nah. You got Hazard. There's some players in your team. You got Di Maria, Falcao. There are some teams that you look at and just sit there and think,
No, can we pause?
Jules.
well, there you go.
We've got Di
Maria.
Maria though.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm talking about. We have Mesut Ozil
Number
and
7.
Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah,
It's
I
not like-
think if
It's
I
not
was
like
now,
we've got one. Sanchez has proved to be such a good player.
He
for us already.
works
so
so
hard.
hard.
Yeah,
He's like a Spanish English player.
and didn't play on Saturday where we won 3-0. Hey, Sissoko's own goal. Did you not see his face? Did any of you not see his face after their goal? Because
No.
he was out of
No,
breath.
no,
I don't know
no.
what
Why
happened.
is Ali Sissoko a football player?
I don't know. I mean, he came from Valencia to Liverpool on loan.
Did you see him at Liverpool?
I think he lasted a month or 2 months or something. Like that.
No,
Sent
I'm
him
sorry.
back.
That own goal was a striker's finish. He put it in the corner. It was brilliant.
Guzan, I think, shouts at him to leave it, but Chamberlain's right behind him.
bro.
So I don't know what you want. You either give it to Chamberlain.
Yeah, but I think the ball's travelling really fast, so maybe Guzan thought Chamberlain was going to
Listen,
get
if
to it.
Sissoko can make the ball, Chamberlain can make that ball.
Oh, yeah.
Sissoko was out of breath when he had looked up. He just couldn't believe it.
No, I remember they had a virus breakout in there.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, they had all kinds
Yeah,
I didn't
apparently
even know that.
Andres Weimann was throwing up
of.
in
Throwing
the
up at
tunnel.
half time.
Yeah.
he threw
In
up
the
at half
tunnel?
time, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't even make it to the
whole
locker room.
squad, yeah.
A lot of players pulled out lastminute.com and, you know.
I feel for Lambert. I like Lambert.
No, I think they'll be
I
alright.
don't.
No,
don't
no,
know.
I like Lambert.
I don't, but, you know.
I
He's
think
all well
they'll
and
be
good.
alright.
So well and good. But yeah, 4-2-3-1 was at Arsenal's was Arsenal's
Wow,
formation,
telling you,
and it
bro.
looked good. It looked very well.
That's formation.
Arteta had
works.
somebody with him.
Works.
Ramsey, who again had a bit of a weird game. It was a bit of a mixed game. What do you think? Should he be dropped?
No.
No,
He was just not.
because you've got players on the bench who are raring to go. They're dying to get an opposite a chance. Well, Wilshere didn't play on Saturday.
Did he play?
Neither did
yesterday?
Sanchez. So if you're going to bring on Sanchez and Wilshere, then who do you sacrifice in the team at the moment?
I
He's
heard
got
a
3
mad
goals in
stat
3
about
minutes,
Ramsey.
so.
Yeah.
That he has, is it the most passes, the most completed passes?
What this season?
No, there's a time period they said, and I've forgotten it. But I read something. I thought, okay, so just give Ramsey time.
Yeah,
For me, if I was Arsenal manager,
yeah.
I would only ever play Ramsey or Wilshere. I'd never play two of them in the same
He's
team.
switched the formation up. He hasn't been able to get into.
I think I want to see Ramsey and Wilshere in the 2 centre mid roles. I want to see that.
It's just a
I wanna
lack
see
of
what that's
defensive
Yeah,
responsibility.
strength by as well, man.
Like. But surely they're better than
Go
Arteta,
to
though.
the gym, bro.
Surely they're better than Arteta and Flamini.
player.
I like Arteta, but he's not good enough. It's one of those ones, you know, like
The thing is, Wilshere can't tackle. I saw it yesterday. He can't tackle, bro.
Oh, Wilshere started yesterday.
yeah, he
Yeah.
played the full game yesterday.
He can't tackle. That's the thing.
So you know, it's because it's the North London derby on Saturday. So
Yeah,
it's,
I'm not even stressed about
it's
beating
a,
them, bro.
I think we'll beat Tottenham nice, but
I have a big
But
feeling that you.
we'll
you're
come
not
back-
gonna
we'll
win
come
this
to
game.
that.
I think we'll beat them.
We'll beat them.
At home, I think we'll beat them.
I don't
Do you know what I
think.
was saying to you? That at home we're quite tough to beat, and City, you know, had a hard lesson in learning
Yes,
that.
sir.
I mean, we weren't all that, but you get what I mean. We're a tough team to beat away.
It's difficult to call, isn't it? It's a
If
difficult
you're-
game to call.
Because
Because
Arsenal,
yeah, but you never know what Tottenham's going to turn up.
You'll never exactly.
You never know. I mean, I watched what game? The West Brom game. Ericsson was amazing.
but listen, since
lost.
Bell, Tottenham
But they
have never
lost,
been
yeah.
the same. They've never been the same since Bell. And that's the
Bro, we
fundamental
lost at
part.
home to West Brom, bro.
It's at home to West Brom.
Nah, mate.
Yeah?
You
Don't
need
get me
to-
wrong, we've had our
you
fair
need to
share of
lead
some
trust.
awkward defeats, but I think this Saturday we're good to go.
We're good to
Go,
go, guys.
But yeah, no,
Danny to score.
Danny's got his first goal underway. Maybe that could be
Yeah,
the
trust.
beginning of many, the first of many. We
What
hope.
Ozil behind him will score goals.
Ozil behind him.
He'll
I
score
hope.
goals.
I
Well, you
hope-
saw the link-up plays
Is
there,
Walcott
bro.
fit on this Saturday?
No,
I heard he aimed for the Spurs game, and I was like,
He plays there.
was he on the bench yesterday?
Bang. No.
He wasn't even on the bench yesterday.
He's not coming back to October. I heard October.
October's next week.
It's a bit.
No, he said he'll be back after the international break.
Oh goodness
I think
me!
he's either before that or
When's
the
the
week
next
before.
one?
I think it's after the Chelsea game. I think it's like mid-October. So that's a bit annoying.
Yeah, he'll be back.
That's a bit annoying, but 3 points, very comfortable, nice and easy.
Trust.
Arsenal. Next game, Tottenham. Right.
I
So,
didn't even watch it. They lost, bro.
huh?
I didn't watch it, man. But I just heard they lost.
Yeah. So, did anybody see Chicharito? 1 minute.
Want some stats for your ass?
Let's get some stats. Yes,
Yeah,
throw
man.
some stats at us.
Aaron Ramsey has completed 101 passes against Leicester, the second most in a Premier League game this season.
101 passes.
Passes.
That's a lot of passes. Make no mistake, people.
Manchester United have conceded 6 penalties in their last 12 Premier League games.
6.
Oh, goodness me.
Too much.
Diego Costa has fired in 13 shots in this season's Premier League, and 11 of those have been on target.
Okay.
Very
He scored 7 goals, bro.
I got one for you. Liverpool have handed Southampton £50 million and are 4 points below Southampton. And 4 points below Southampton.
Do you want to hear a stat that I have just from watching football yesterday?
Please.
Liverpool had to beat a team
Where's
after
Adrian?
120 minutes of football and 14 penalties each.
Honestly, West Ham against Liverpool, I was so impressed with West Ham. Like,
West Ham are amazing.
They're going to give us a good game.
I got
They're going to give us a
week.
good
do
game.
you know what
I'd
I'm
like to
looking for?
apologise to West Ham fans.
Yeah, you let
I
them off.
predicted, Liverpool easy win. I do apologise.
Alexis Sanchez has netted 4 goals in his last 5 appearances for Arsenal. Ping.
Ping, yeah, damn right. The thing is, what's interesting is I'm seeing is it Kayute, Song, and
Wow.
Sacco at Old Trafford is going to be very
That
interesting.
midfield battle is going
That's
to be
against Blind.
difficult.
If it's against Blind and
Did you see
Herrera,
Alex Song against Henderson?
Of course, yeah. I'm still scratching my head as to why we didn't take him back on loan. Scratching my head about that.
Because you know,
So,
Hello.
apparently we were interested in him, and I thought Song. Then I saw Song against Liverpool. I thought, oh, this guy is dope. He plays the way he is playing.
honestly,
And he keeps it simple.
Simple. Nothing flash.
he plays the way
He is facing.
Why didn't we take him back on loan, David?
I don't know. I understand that one.
Because he's good. He's very good. I'm gonna enjoy West
And I
Ham
miss you.
United. United against,
And
West
I
Ham.
need you.
When they never buys players,
You can't buy the big.
Why can't he buy the players
doesn't
he
bring them
needs?
back.
Listen, Wenger's a stubborn man. If
The only
you tell
player he's
him,
brought back
if you
is
tell
Henry,
him
bro, and
you need
Campbell.
to buy this, it makes him further not want to buy that player. Because I heard. Oh, speaking of which, I heard £11 million was agreed for Sami Khedira. How true is this?
I don't know.
I saw that as well.
I have also seen.
I can see that happening.
I have also
What, to Arsenal?
seen.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Because
Yes.
Madrid, he's you know what? He's a free transfer next summer.
No, I have also
Madrid-
heard
and
that,
Madrid ain't
that,
right.
that Chelsea have agreed in January as well.
He's going Chelsea.
I heard this week. No. It's not as simple as that.
Mourinho,
It's
bro.
not as
He's
simple
gonna
as
pick
that.
Chelsea, what?
He's saying it's not simple.
It's not as simple as
Let's
that.
say
On the day, if a player sees a position in which he can actually start games, because he walks into Arsenal. No, he walks.
2 steps.
No, he 2 steps into
But how
Arsenal.
about already being under Mourinho before?
It
Does that
helps.
not play?
It does
It
help.
might not.
But do you see him playing?
No, because I've never seen Khedira play so good unless he was under Mourinho. I won't lie. He's
Actually, yeah,
hard
Mourinho
under
really-
Mourinho.
Mourinho really did like him.
Mourinho improved a lot of players.
No, he can.
Mourinho
The
improved a lot
Modric
of
you're seeing
players.
now, it's just the repercussions of what it was underneath.
I will say this though, Modric was dope at Tottenham.
Yeah, he
I
was
will. Modric was dope at Tottenham.
I don't know.
Nah, he was sick.
He was.
I remember there was a season I
was
said
good.
Ferguson signed this guy.
He was
bro.
good, but you never thought he was that Madrid player.
Listen. Tottenham is a graveyard. You don't go to Tottenham to play football, bro.
Free Ericsson, man.
Free
Flip's sake,
8
he needs
million.
to get out of there.
Gosh.
Anyway, let's not fuel our anger anymore. Should we do some predictions for next week? Next week has got some interesting games. I will warn you that Sunday's game, Monday's game are boring, but we can talk
Oh
about
no,
Saturday.
but we didn't do. Wait, we still need to go. Liverpool are rubbish.
No
Yeah,
problem.
no,
man.
Yeah.
No, hold on.
We still need to do Southampton.
Liverpool with Sacco in their
Hold on.
defense is pants.
Let me
Southampton.
bring up a question. A lot of Liverpool fans were phoning in saying, sack Brendan. Discuss.
Because Brendan Rodgers, like I said, Brendan Rodgers is not as great as everyone says he is. I'm not saying sack him.
Yeah.
I don't think that's wise, number one. Number two, if you sack him, who do you sign?
For me, it says transfer.
He
deal.
has,
I think
he has a problem.
I think
Defenders.
I think he gets sacked
No,
based on his transfers
but,
in general.
But I think it's too
Since
early.
he came.
I think it's
No, as
too
in, I'm
early.
talking about since when he came. I think from when he came to now, he hasn't improved Liverpool.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Hey, he signed Sturridge.
Okay.
No, I will say this.
He brought
If-
Sterling into the team.
No, I will say this.
Cool.
If you compare, yeah, I agree with Oscar because if you compare his transfer dealings to Dalglish,
Yeah.
I'd take Rodgers all day.
But Dalglish brought Suarez.
Stuart Downing.
That can kill everything.
Yeah,
Stuart Downing.
Dalglish bought Suarez.
Dalglish brought Suarez.
No, I hear that.
That can wipe the whole
But
thing.
but
It
Brendan
does.
Rodgers made Brendan Rodgers made him a better player.
But he brought Suarez back.
Suarez was
No,
horrible in his first year.
That's the
In his
truth.
first year,
Do you know what it is?
do you know his
Do you
numbers in his first season at
do you know
Liverpool?
what it is, though?
Do you want to know
No,
his?
but do you remember how many times he hit the woodwork in his first
Yeah,
year?
yeah, yeah.
He did not score.
Listen,
He did not
listen,
score.
The talent is still there.
He didn't score.
The
No,
talent was still
no. But
there,
what I'm
bro.
saying is that it took a certain manager for him to be dope.
I don't agree. I don't
It
agree.
took no because
I don't
if
agree.
we're saying this about Khedira, I'm saying this
No,
about all
because
these
we
other-
see
That's very
transformation.
true.
Because Khedira, we see transformation.
Yeah, but you said the same thing about Modric.
I can say the same thing about Suarez.
It's the exact
Yeah.
same thing about Modric.
In my opinion, that's what I'm saying. Because you said, Modric was class at top.
He was. That's why
Not
he
to
went
me.
for 40
Yeah.
million.
No, that's why for me it wasn't class.
Yeah,
I
okay.
felt-
Well,
do you know what I mean?
he
I
was
don't-
bought for 40 million.
I felt 33, but I felt like maybe transformation is the difference. Suarez, I don't think.
Suarez did 25 in his third season.
What it is, for Suarez, because remember at Ajax, he was always Europeans' top scorer. He was doing
That
for
was
a day.
in like January.
Yeah, still Europeans' top
And
scorer.
That wasn't in a calendar year. It wasn't.
Still
It wasn't.
Europeans
No,
top
it
scorer.
was not.
That's still great. But
No,
in,
no,
in,
no, what
in
I'm-
a Dutch league.
No, what I'm saying is
In the
no.
Dutch
What I'm
league,
saying
yeah.
is that it wasn't over an extensive period of time. That you look at Ronaldo and you say for 2013 he banged. You didn't say that about Suarez.
Bro, when Arsenal were after Suarez, that's exactly what they were saying.
How many goals had he scored that everyone was making noise about?
No, that's what I'm saying. Because I remember he had a year when he had scored like 56 goals in a year, in a season.
Those are some good numbers.
That's a lot of goals. Albeit it was Holland. That was the argument. Oh, it's Holland.
No, listen, you beat who you face, innit?
Yeah, I know.
I don't care about where you
Honestly,
play, bro. You
no,
beat who you face.
seriously, you know, before that Messi and them lot just started evolving like madness, yeah?
Evolving.
Suarez, seriously, Suarez was having some serious stats at Ajax. Unbelievable stats at Ajax. The thing is, I think what I'll give Rodgers is that he made Suarez into a team player.
Look at this.
Suarez was selfish back in the day.
Look at this.
But now he can play. He can
Look at
assist.
this. Liverpool in his first season, he did 12 appearances, 4 goals. Talking to me about, bro.
12 appearances.
In 4 goals.
12 appearances.
Yeah.
In
You do
12.
6 minimum.
Listen, if Falcao...
You do 6 minimum.
If Falcao plays 15 games and gets 5 goals, you would say it's calm because he's just joined the Prem.
No.
Yes, you would.
That's true. That's
no,
true.
No,
That's true.
Yes,
No,
you would.
I wouldn't. Because when Suarez came, that's what
What
I...
was Falcao's first
No,
goal?
Falcao
wait,
has
no.
won 2 games.
What?
And it's not a bad thing.
No,
It's
no,
just,
no,
he's
no,
just
I'm
joined the
just saying,
Premier
no,
League.
I'm just saying that Suarez wasn't as class. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Suarez wasn't that great when he came.
Which makes that stat even better. Because look...
Because
Falcao
he's
gets
a
score.
striker.
So is Falcao.
But what I'm saying is that, bro, if you've done 12 and 4, I have to see Falcao to make that judgment.
No, what I'm
And
saying
I'm
is
saying
if
he's-
Falcao did 5 and 15...
I know, but I wouldn't say
If
that.
Falcao did 12 in 4, we wouldn't be cussing him. We wouldn't be saying, oh, he's
What,
a bad
12 years
signing.
in 4?
For-
No, I'm not saying it's a bad... This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. I'm
what you
saying
saying?
that
Right, yeah.
Brendan Rodgers improved Suarez. That's what I'm saying.
I think he made him a
Yeah,
team
we
player.
can all agree that. We can all agree with that.
No, I don't think he made him a better striker.
No.
No, but I don't think he can take all the credit.
I don't think he should take
Kenny
any
Dalglish
credit.
signed him. I don't think you can say
I don't
all the
think
credit
you can
goes
say
to
that.
Brendan Rodgers because he made him so much better.
I don't think you can say that.
When I look at Suarez's assists, I say, yeah, you know, Rodgers made him into a team player. Because he was a selfish player. And strikers are selfish. That's what it comes down to.
In 2012-2013, he did 33 appearances, 23 goals. That was the year that I said, okay, this guy's improved. The year after that, 33, 31. Bruv, Brendan Rodgers
He
has...
got better.
Nah,
I ain't gonna lie. He got better.
Yeah, but even still, he got better under Brendan Rodgers.
He did. That's what of course.
That's what I'm like, come on.
True, but
Nah,
then-
bro.
okay, let me ask
Yeah,
you
but
a
to be
question.
fair, in his first year, he was playing with Andy Carroll. So, you know,
in his first year, you have to remember. Okay, those stats are so deep because he was banging. He was
Did
on
not
the
put
case.
them in. The goal is a rectangle. Put it in.
he had players like Maxi
Don't-
Rodriguez in his team.
So
it
what?
wasn't-
So
He
what?
finished, I think 7th in his
It
first
wasn't-
year.
So what?
I think he finished
No,
like
why is
7th.
everyone around him being blamed for it? You have to do your job.
Nah, but
Do
it's
your
not-
job,
in
bruv.
his first year.
Yeah,
this
but
was
in a better team, it's easier to do your job. It's easier to score goals in a better team.
No, he's going to. No, and now he's going to bang in Barcelona.
Now, question. Okay,
Now he's
cool.
going
If
to
he
bang.
scores 40 goals this season for Barca, would you say it's Enrique?
No, because he's just come and he's improved. He's had 2 seasons with Brendan Rodgers and he's doubled. Doubled, bruv. Come on.
Fair dues. Liverpool, you jokers. You're playing at 12:45 at home to Everton.
Hey,
Is it a big deal that they?
it's a big deal for Rodgers.
Everton.
Big
No,
deal for
no.
Rodgers.
Obviously, the Merseyside derby is always a big deal. I mean, is it a big deal that they've played 120 minutes yesterday?
Massive. Do you know why? Because they played Sterling. They play Sterling. Now, look,
Sterling is not the whole team.
no.
He's a big part of that
Do you
team.
want to hear a debate? Me and
I love
Steve had this
Sterling.
morning already.
I do love
Yeah?
Sterling.
So we're listening to TalkSport. Don't know why I even bothered doing it. Yeah, and they were saying that they were looking at Sterling getting a new contract. I think he's on 40 grand a week or something like that from his teenage contract kind of thing. And they were looking at giving him a new contract. And some guy was quoting 240 grand a week for his new deal at Liverpool. Now, question: Chamberlain is nowhere near 100 grand a week at Arsenal. Chamberlain's better than Sterling. Do we agree or not?
I think Chamberlain is a more intelligent player, but we haven't seen it because he hasn't played as many games as Sterling.
That's exactly what
I think Sterling's overrated. Only because second half of last season was when he turned up. He didn't even make the team in the first half of the season last year.
Yeah, that's true.
He's so overrated. It's unbelievable.
Let's give him all season.
I mean, it's easy.
I just don't want to agree just because.
It's easy to say he's underrated, but
Overrated.
Sorry, it's just the fact that he does things in the game. He will win a game for a team.
He hasn't done that this season.
I'll have to see.
he has.
I have to see Chamberlain
He
before.
He was the best player against Tottenham.
Which team?
He was the best player against Tottenham when they beat
He
Tottenham.
looked good when Suarez and Sturridge were there.
He was the best player against Tottenham when they beat Tottenham. Suarez was not
You
there.
would have to see both of them for.
You have to see
whole
both. You have to
season.
see both of them. It's
That's
too
how
early to
Champions
call.
League-
This
Champions
is
League
how
are
we
gonna say
compare
Ronaldo.
Messi and Ronaldo. That's how we have to do it for everyone else.
Yeah.
Well,
Champions not gonna play, so it's pointless
last year
then.
was the 2013-14 season.
Uh-huh. How many
20,
subs?
24 appearances, 9 subs.
Raw, 9 subs.
9.
That's a lot. That's a lot of games.
Yeah.
That's a lot of games. What's his stats?
9 goals, 5 assists.
Cool.
For a 19-year-old, that
Get
is
off it.
very
Get off
good.
it. I don't care how old you are. If you're first team for Liverpool, I don't care how old you are.
No, but you have to remember, in his first season was when he
it's
was.
his
he-
first
no,
Premier
no,
League
it-
season.
no, it was
It
second.
wasn't. It was
Second.
last year.
Yeah, but he didn't play that many games
Last
the year
year was
before.
second.
He didn't start that many.
No, the year before is when you know when
He
you
broke
get
into the
you know
team,
yeah
man.
you break into
Yeah.
the team, you give
Forget
a guy a
age.
chance.
If you're first team, forget age.
But you can't forget age.
You can.
You
If you're
can't.
the first team, you can.
No, but if you've broken into the first team, it means that you've done well enough to get in there. Doesn't mean that you still have to do enough to stay in.
And he's
No,
not a
the hype
striker.
he's getting, I don't care about his age. For
Yeah,
the hype he's getting,
but you
he's
can't
overrated.
you can't blame a guy for his hype.
I'm not blaming him.
No, I'm just saying that you can't.
I think he's overrated by
No, what,
people.
no, what I'm saying, yeah,
But
then
not him.
talk to them. I'm just saying that
What am I saying?
no, I'm just saying I know because you're saying he's overrated.
Yeah.
I don't think
Is he overrated? You don't think?
I don't think he's
Yeah,
overrated.
he
I
scored,
think
he scored 3
Sterling.
goals in the Premier League this season.
I think Sterling in Liverpool.
Some strikers haven't done that.
Yeah.
Who
I
played
thi-
every game.
But he's overrated though. 240 grand a week for a new contract.
Oh no,
He's overrated.
no.
Oh yeah, but that's not happening. That's some one person who
That's
said
one
that.
person
I'm
who said
saying-
it.
That's why I'm
That's
saying. That's
not
why I brought up the
happening.
conversation.
So by that one person, he's overrated.
No, in general, he is. They were saying that he was. What did they say for the England game? It was. They said that he's the star player for the England team against Switzerland.
Yeah, they
They
said
should
that.
build him around the team.
But-
Well, that was
What?
build a team
Sterling?
around him. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I disagree with. I disagree with. But the thing is, that's why I don't listen to English media. I don't know why you guys do that.
Well, it's what we're surrounded.
No, no.
English
No,
media saying that Man United
No,
are getting relegated.
no, you gotta find sources where you listen to instead of listen to these man that said it only takes a stone cold heart to not want Gerrard to win the league. I couldn't care if Gerrard didn't win the league.
Stone cold heart.
Yeah.
I'm not a Liverpool fan.
I'm not a Liverpool fan.
Don't me.
You see what I'm saying? So
From
that's why I
the
don't.
Liverpool
When it comes to
league.
certain papers, I don't read them. I don't read certain
No, but
papers.
it's the
Listen,
reason.
I must have a seriously cold heart. I don't want anyone to win the league but Arsenal. I'm so sorry.
Fair enough.
I'm so sorry.
You see what I'm
I've got-
saying?
Yeah, but it's just because you yourself you say that you love it when players are loyal and you hate the fact that loyalty is going out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So a player like Steven Gerrard has been at Liverpool his whole career and he's feel like he's not being rewarded for that because he hasn't won the league.
Listen,
he wanted the league
Honcho
and he's a player.
punches
No, he's a player.
No. It's the word reward is the wrong word.
No, but let me answer. For example, if Gerrard is a player that is good enough to get in a Premier League winning side, am I right in saying that?
100%.
So the fact that he himself is a player of that quality, and he has not Liverpool, he has not been able to win a Premier League title playing in the Premier League
Should've got
every
to Chelsea in
season.
05.
Listen,
You
Fabregas
feel
hasn't
hot.
won
You
the
feel a
league either.
bit.
He's better than Gerrard. So I'll close that conversation.
But he hasn't played in Premier League for as long as Gerrard.
Fair
And
dues.
if he does and he doesn't win a Premier League title, it'll be the same thing, I think. Or if he stayed at the same club, but you know.
No one would care.
Huh?
No one would care after a while. Because Arsenal fans won't care. And the Chelsea fans will feel like...
No, but
You know what I mean?
there's no other type of player who's a similar
The
example.
thing for Gerrard
But-
is this year, like...
And they need to replace him, by the way.
For me, I don't like Liverpool at all. I mean, Honcho punched the ball off the line and everyone. I can't get that.
Yeah, but it's just people.
You got to remove those things from your heart, man.
Yeah, you do.
I had childhood
You got to
issues.
remove those things from your heart,
He
man.
who angers you controls
I
you.
struggled as a
On show
teenager.
controls you right now. Step on show.
That's when I seen him. That's when I seen him at Chelsea. He was at Chelsea shopping. Yeah?
Okay.
I was like, so what? Punch the ball off the line.
You didn't say that to
He
him.
laughed. No, he just laughed, and I was just like, I'm not.
You
gonna-
actually said that to
Yeah,
him.
so I was like, so
Yeah, banter, innit?
So you want to punch the ball off the line? He's like, I take it you're an Arsenal fan. I said, yeah. I said, how come you're at Chelsea? He's like, oh, my kids. I was like, fair enough.
Oh, wow.
But it was surreal because like nobody clocked it was Honcho.
Nice.
That's when I realised I'm actually getting old. Nobody in the store could recognise this guy.
I think weekly we should do a weekly Stefan on show update and find out what he's getting up to.
I was surprised he's in London, to be fair. I was a bit shocked at that.
Oscar, you're a bastard.
Anyways, well, we're going to do some predictions now.
Are we still stuck on Sterling?
Listen, I think he's overrated, but not everybody else does.
No, the thing is, I just don't think we can compare
I
him
don't
to
think he's better-
Chamberlain.
Yeah, I just don't think he's better than Chamberlain.
No, what I'm saying is that I don't think we can even talk like that
All
until we see
season,
exactly.
man.
Yeah, until we see Chamberlain.
All
Like
season,
we
man.
I had a debate.
Is
I had
he
a
better than
debate.
Wilshere?
But nah, they're different positions. They're different.
No, I think he's talking about impact in terms of who impacts their team more.
They're different positions.
They're different
Is
positions.
he better than Wilshere?
They're different positions. They do
Who
different
has more of an
things.
impact in their team?
Sterling.
Wilshere.
Sterling.
What? Wilshere plays in a better team. That's why you think. That's why you think he's not.
Because I had a debate with
Have you
someone
seen
yesterday
Liverpool
at
play
work.
this season?
Yeah,
Listen.
he's poor, and Sterling is the main man there, and they're poor. Last year, Sterling.
So
No,
but you just said who has more influence in their team. So
So
Sterling
Sterling-
obviously has more influence.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Hear me out. Yeah?
Go.
If they're poor this year and Sterling's the main man, there's clearly no influence from Sterling. That when he was
What?
good, what? They're poor this year.
That
And he's the main
But
man.
if he's the best player in that team, then he's had more influence. I'm not saying that.
Influence means what? It means impacting your team to do good.
Yeah.
If a team's not doing good, you're clearly not impacting.
Oh, I thought you meant. I just thought you meant the way the team
what I'm
plays.
talking about.
Because if Sterling's
Hey.
no, but Sterling is coming out every game. Even though Liverpool are losing, he's coming out with an assist or a goal, and he's doing well. He's getting man of the matches and things like that. He's influencing in that team. We're not talking about Liverpool and Arsenal. We're talking about the individual players and what they're doing. And you're telling me that Wilshere.
Sterling has done for this season.
But
Yes.
2 weeks ago we were talking about how awful Wilshere is. Then he had a
Whoa,
great
not
game
me.
against Man City.
Not me.
And
I
it's
said
like,
to I said to you, Wilshere.
you know,
Who was talking about how?
I don't know who is
the media that
the
you don't
media.
like listening to.
the media.
No.
We
Why
love
do
the
you
media.
listen to the media?
No, but it's
Wilshere,
but it's
Wilshere has
true
been
though.
very good this season.
No,
It's
no.
unbelievable.
Nah, he's been better than Ramsey.
Yeah, well yeah, okay.
He's
Okay.
better than Ramsey this year.
And we're unbeaten. So you can see he has got an influence in Arsenal because Ozil's got the stick. Welbeck has even got the stick. Alexis has done very well. There's not many that you can say who's been outstanding for Arsenal this year. Wilshere and Alexis. That's the only people.
I
you can
think
say.
Raheem Sterling has had more impact this season than Jack Wilshere.
But then Liverpool have won one game. I
Yeah,
think.
but
Two games.
games.
And that first game Southampton should have won.
But that's
Yes.
it's an individual player. You can't expect
No,
him
'cause
to
you
win
said-
the
you
league
said
on his
in-
own.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Influence is what you're talking
But
about.
can he not have a great season and not play well?
No.
I mean, the whole team
What?
don't play well. I think. sorry, that came out wrong. That came out wrong. That came out
very
can,
wrong.
can a team not have a very poor season and there's an outstanding player in that team who's great?
No.
What?
No.
So why did Gareth Bale go for 100 million?
No. He took Tottenham to 5th. Have you seen Tottenham now?
That's my point.
No. Tottenham did well when Bale
When
was
finishing
there.
fifth, they finish fifth every year.
Tottenham could not get higher than 5th.
He didn't.
No,
But
no,
he
no,
didn't excel
no,
then.
there
They
is
finished-
no,
they
no,
finished
no,
fifth.
no,
When did
no,
they finish
no,
next
no,
last season?
no. There is a
They
hex
finished
on
like
Tottenham,
sixth, I think.
and it's called Daniel Levy.
But Tottenham always finish fifth.
No. But
They
Tottenham.
finished fifth every season.
Hear this though.
Fifth,
Without
sixth.
Bale in that team that year, that final year, Tottenham were nowhere near the top
Well,
four.
but you can't say that.
But
No,
you
no,
can.
no, no, no,
You can't,
no, no,
because they
no,
finish-
no, no,
they
no,
always
no,
finish
no,
in
no,
that.
no,
That's
no.
That's
If
silly.
you know, if you
That's
minus,
silly.
listen,
It's
every
not.
time I had ESPN Score Center on my
Yeah.
phone, Tottenham alarm, Bale. That was it.
Yeah, that's because
Minus
Bale's played
those
though. You
goals.
can't say,
No,
you can't say
no, no.
without Bale they wouldn't have finished
Oscar.
fifth.
No,
The
if
only
you
reason
minus
why-
Bale's goals,
The
it
only
is a
reason
wrap.
why you're saying it is because they spent 100 million to replace Bale, and it just about finished in
Okay,
the top 6.
so where are Liverpool in the league right now?
God, man.
They're 11th. They're
So-
11th.
So can I say that without Sterling they'll be lower than 11th?
Yes.
So then how can you tell me Sterling hasn't had
Do you know why?
influence?
Because without Sturridge, that's why they're 11th.
But Sturridge is.
Without Suarez, that's why they're 11th.
Their best players
Yeah,
injured.
but Sterling is in the squad.
Influence.
No, but him out. Sterling's in the squad. They're 11th. I think they wouldn't have played as they wouldn't have.
Bruv, if Arsenal
know-
had Mertesacker, would we be where we are? No. I'm not saying Mertesacker is the most influential player in the team.
So I don't understand the point you're making.
The most
I really
influential-
don't understand the point
You
you're making.
said, you said, can
You've
a team
confused
be
me completely.
poor and a player still be the most influential in the team?
No, but
What was
your point in the beginning was that Sterling cannot be doing better than Wilshere because Liverpool haven't had a great season.
Because Wilshere's done more for Arsenal than Sterling has
No,
done
no,
for Liverpool.
Arsenal as a
argument.
team have done more. It doesn't mean Wilshere has done more for Arsenal because Wilshere hasn't even started every game.
Tell me the top 3 players for Arsenal this season.
Well,
end of
we're getting
discussion.
into different things.
End
I
of
don't
discussion.
know.
Well, Wilshere's in there.
Yeah, but Sterling's the top player for Liverpool, the number one.
Right,
Not
right.
in the top 3. He's number one
No,
for Liverpool
because
this season.
Sturridge is injured.
But Sterling took the mantle.
No,
Even
Ernest,
Sturridge is
Liverpool
injured.
at
Sterling
11th
took the mantle.
with Sterling be the top guy.
Huh?
That's my point.
No,
Liverpool
yeah,
at
that's
11th
what he's saying.
Sterling
He's
being
saying
the top guy.
he's saying how can you have such influence and your team is this poor still?
Because even when Suarez, because remember Liverpool's team last year weren't all that, but because Suarez was murking.
Oh,
they finished
okay.
second.
Let me ask it another way. Minus Suarez and Sturridge from that team last season, where's Liverpool finishing?
No.
They're
Very
pissed, you
low,
know.
yeah.
They're pissed,
Very
bro.
low, yeah.
And now that Sturridge, so you minus Suarez, he's gone to Barca, and Sturridge is on the bench. He's saying this is Sterling's level of influence.
Okay, but
11.
couldn't we say the same thing for Arsenal?
Now,
If they didn't have Sanchez, if they didn't have Ozil, if they didn't have top players,
Agreed.
Wilshere's in a team. It doesn't mean they're going to
But
be
because
where they
Wilshere
are.
has been probably has done outstanding performances.
I'll even say Wilshere's second best.
Sterling has
So
outstanding.
I'll give their best
I-
player to
I-
probably
I-
Sanchez.
Sanchez and I think Wilshere's
First of
second
all,
best.
at the beginning, I think this was a pointless debate because they play different positions.
I wouldn't say it's pointless. No, it's not pointless.
Because they play different
It's 'cause
positions.
he's last.
How are we comparing?
He's last in.
How are we comparing Wilshere and Sterling? How does that even make sense?
No,
You
wait,
couldn't compare Chamberlain, innit? So I thought, let me bring up another player. Let me bring up a player.
I think
who's played a lot.
simply because he's done it in the Premier League, Sterling's better than Will Chamberlain. Simply because he's done it and scored 9 goals in the Premier League,
Okay,
and
okay.
Chamberlain hasn't.
We ain't seen Chamberlain, so I can't say nothing. Yeah.
I'm gonna enjoy cutting this from the
Right, Liverpool at home to Everton, 12:45 kick-off on Saturday. And David, let's get your prediction on that. They're at Anfield. Liverpool.
No, both defenses are porous. Hey,
This is. I'm not gonna lie.
draw.
Anyway, draw.
Yeah.
Ooh, that won't go down well. Score draw, 0-0.
Score draw.
Score draw, yeah. Oscar.
I'll go for an Everton win, 2-1.
Everton win 2-1. Robin.
Everton win.
Everton win. Ernest. It's a head scratcher. It's a what do they call it? A blockbuster. What do they talk about when they talk about massive games? It's a
blockbuster affair.
I don't know if it's that.
Whose ground is it? Anfield.
Is that Anfield?
Liverpool fans
Anfield.
will not allow their players to go home safe if they lose that derby.
Going through that Lime Street.
That's not gonna be easy.
Ouch.
Rah. Out. This is tough. Is Henderson still injured?
I don't know.
I think he's still. I think he's. So no Henderson, no
Sterling
Sturridge.
played 120 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna let you know.
Everton 2-0.
Alright, cool. 2-0.
Yeah.
Goodness. I think,
Bear in mind, Everton lost 3-0 last night.
yeah, but capital Mickey Mouse Cup.
I'm just saying that.
Nah,
A cup is a cup.
Yeah, a cup is a cup, bro.
No, it depends what team you play, innit? It depends what team you
No,
put
a
out.
cup is a cup. If
Because they play in Europa League, innit? I'm sure they
I'm sure they don't care.
no, what I'm saying,
Yeah.
no, you can say that, but
Yeah.
they lost the thing as well on Sunday.
Yeah, lost to Palace.
To
yeah.
Palace.
They got,
exactly.
They got a hex over Palace. Palace beat them there again, same scoreline.
Yeah, same scoreline. Yeah.
Gabri Bolasie.
I'm going to go with Everton 2-1. Or 3-2 Everton, actually. It'll be a weird game. Early kickoff, few hangovers. Yeah, 3-2 to Everton.
Oh, that fatigue is real.
It's real.
Sarko.
Hull City-
Yeah.
Did you see Torre? Hold on. Did you see Colo Torre concede a penalty yesterday?
You see the thing is, I never watched Torre when he flops, but I can imagine how bad it is.
It's the fact he looked at the referee again, like, ref, why? Why are you giving a penalty?
It was one of those. It was one of those things that you could tell it was going to happen 5 seconds before it happened.
That's the worst.
Bamford was through, and he's like, Torre's gonna foul him here. He's gonna clatter him,
Another Chelsea
and he
player
just did
there.
it.
Bamford, who's just got to fall away from the ranks. What a shame. Hull City at home to Manchester City. Big game.
Hull City.
Ooh, Hull City victory, David.
I said Man City.
Oh,
man.
you said Hull.
Right.
Go on.
Like I said,
Hey, I would put it past them.
every year City have a mayor.
I would've put it past
And they started with Stoke. Every year they have a mayor.
They haven't won in 3, so I'm
David.
expecting them to win.
Hull against Man City. What's the scoreline going to be?
2-0 Man City.
2-0 City. Oscar?
3-1-2.
3-1 City. Robin?
1-1.
1-1.
I'm calling 1-1.
I would love that.
Ernest?
3-1 City.
3-1 City? I'm going to go 2-1 Hull.
That's great. You wanted a reaction?
Give me something.
Yeah,
I'm
want to
joking.
be like, what?
Sunderland at home to Swansea.
Aye.
Games.
Nathan Dyer hat-trick.
This is one of those games you just don't even want to predict.
Oh, this is terrible.
Sunderland at home to Swansea City, David.
Stadium of Light.
Oh, what?
Who are Sunderland strikers? It's Jose Altidore. They are. Like, who else do they have?
Stephen Fletcher.
David?
A draw.
Draw? Score draw?
Yes.
Go on. No Bonnie, by the way. But yeah, go for it.
Oh, he had a red card, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, did he miss the capital one? And does that count as part of the suspension?
No,
He's got two
He
yellows.
got 2 yellows. Yeah.
No, yeah, actually, yeah, it
He's
is.
got 2 yellows.
It counts.
Yeah. I'll go for a Swansea win.
Oh, wait. No.
2-0.
I'd like.
He still got Gomez.
I'm saying Sunderland 2-1.
Sunderland 2-1. Ernest?
Swansea 2-1.
Swansea 2-1. I'm going to go 0-0 in that one. Palace at home to Leicester City. Massive game.
That is a big
Leicester.
game.
Massive. You're going with Leicester away win. Oh, Palace still
What's this striker's name?
You
Joa. Yeah.
Listen, Palace are still undefeated under Neil Warnock. Just thought I'd throw it in.
Oh, they've got a good side,
At
Palace.
home. Oscar.
I'll
Palace.
go for a draw. I think there's goals because both teams' defences are not great. So 2-2.
Robin.
Leicester.
Leicester away win.
Leicester away
Ernest.
Leicester win.
Leicester win. I'm going to go with a Palace home win, only because I think Leicester will have that hangover of Man United. I think they're still drinking now. Chelsea at home.
Breaking news!
Breaking news, incoming.
Cheku Kouyaté is out for about 6 weeks.
Flip's sake.
What?
What? Yeah.
Kouyaté.
Kouyaté, the one of West Ham,
injured.
is injured.
What? Kouyaté?
Kouyaté.
Kouyaté.
K-O-U.
Oh, he's
The
good.
good one, yeah.
K-O-U Yate.
Yeah, some weird spelling.
Groin strain.
Allow it, man.
Ah.
It's all right though. They've
Don't
still
worry,
got.
they got Ina Valencia.
Dimitri
Sombelo. And I think for that game, Man United should play Valencia.
But it's a whole
Really? Leicester. Chelsea are at home to Aston Villa.
Oh, 4-0. They are going to bang Villa.
Costa hat trick. Costa hat trick.
Costa hat-trick.
Costa
Yeah.
hat trick. I need
No,
fantasy
honestly,
points.
Oscar, let me ask you a question as a Chelsea
I
fan.
need fantasy
Do you
points,
not go
fam.
into games like this
Do you
every week?
remember when I asked him
Oh
that
my
question?
gosh, I love it.
Do you have coconut juice? And just recline.
Decline.
No, I enjoy it. I enjoy
Honestly.
it.
When
The
did
bridge
this,
is
when
home.
did this happen? I feel like it stopped. Like it stopped happening.
It did.
And
We
now-
haven't been this way for a long time. But
Is it
That's
is
the
it,
Mourinho
I mean,
effect.
we love scoring 7 against Aston Villa. So I'm gonna go for a 7-1.
8 even.
Fam, I need
well,
points.
last year it was only 2-1, and it was a close 2-1.
No, Villa are a very good side, but when they don't turn up, they just do not turn up. So,
And Brad Guzan will still get man of the match.
so yeah, I'll go for a outlandish 7-1.
I need fantasy points, fam. Costa hat trick, fam.
Costa hat-trick. You're saying 7-1. Robin?
Costa 5-0.
Costa 5. Not even Chelsea. Costa will score 5.
Yeah, but
That's
Costa
Fabregas
5.
with some assists, fam.
So they got
That's Fabregas.
Fabregas
Fabregas will
against
assist
Self.
every goal. But I really do want a clean sheet though.
I
all jokes
love that
aside.
guy. Costa.
I really
You know it
do
won't
want a
come.
clean sheet.
Because Vyman on that counter attack with a bungler. There's a goal in there.
Oh yeah.
That's why you said 7-1. There is a goal in there.
Yeah.
And they'll probably take the lead. That's what's most banter about it. Ernest?
4-0 Chelsea.
4-0 Chelsea. Oh,
Don't get me wrong. I would love an upset.
Yeah.
I would love an
what?
upset.
It seems like nobody does.
I want Chelsea to win the game and take all Fabregas off, Costa off, all these players come off at
It's
half time.
Champions League, innit?
Because we've got Champions League and we need to win that game
Who's playing?
away at Sporting Lisbon.
Ouch. They'll win.
Anyway,
Are you sure, though?
I don't know. Nani's been ripping up trees over in Portugal.
Against
I've seen 2 goals.
against Terry. To be fair, he did bang that goal against
Champions
Czech.
League as well. And it's
The
that
goal against Maribor was brilliant.
pretty
No,
saucy.
I think his best goal to date
It was saucy,
is
bro.
that goal against Petr Cech.
Yeah, it was
Chelsea at
fantastic.
home to Villa.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna go with 2-1 Chelsea. I think it'll be a tight game.
Yeah, probably will. Probably will.
Manchester United at home to West Ham United. David, talk to us.
United just.
United just. Oscar?
I think Malafitano loves playing at Old Trafford.
His finish against Liverpool, though. Am I the only one that actually makes that finish?
He just topoed it. It was
it was
beautiful.
goal.
That's what Podolski should have done yesterday.
He didn't do
Go and had
it.
that chance.
Funny story about Podolski. I seen him yesterday, and then he was just like, "We them boys," in his car and drove off.
Did he say it or did he play
No,
it?
he said it.
He said.
Ozil was on his passenger seat. He's in his car on the steering wheel. We them boys. It goes off. I know, weird. Manchester United at home to West Ham United. David, you're saying what? You said United just. Oscar?
United 3-2.
United 3-2.
Yeah.
I don't even mind that.
When I say United, I mean Manchester United.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Robin?
Manchester United 3-1.
3-1. Ernest?
Rude. 3-1 at half time.
3.5 time. And then who knows what's
And 5-3. Final score.
Do you know what? What are you saying?
3-2.
3-2 home win. I'm going to go with a West Ham win.
Hey.
I ain't going to lie.
I want to throw my iPad.
I ain't going to lie.
Please, West
I
Ham.
ain't going to lie.
Please, Big Sam, do it
Listen,
again.
I ain't going to lie. I think West Ham will get a good result at Old Trafford. Whether it's a draw or a win.
Personally, I think it's just going to be a Madrid game.
Yeah.
Just, we're going to outscore them. That's what I think it is.
No,
We're just
I
going
can
to
see that
outscore
happening.
them.
The thing is, I do think you'll have a bad start, and I think then you lot will come from behind, maybe. But, yeah.
I think United will
West Ham
start
has played very
strong
good.
on the front foot.
I've watched the last 2 games of West Ham, and they've played good football.
Good football.
Yeah.
Good football.
Southampton at home to QPR.
5-0.
Yawn.
Schneiderlin, man of the match.
Morgan. Victor.
And Victor Wanyama.
Nathaniel. Listen, David, what were we saying about this?
Southampton.
Yeah, nice. Oscar?
Winning goal, Nathaniel Klein.
From left back.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, right back.
Right,
He
yeah.
was score a winning goal. Yeah, I think Southampton will win 2-1. Winning goal, Ronald
2-1.
Koeman off the bench.
So you're saying it's a tight game. You think it'll be tight?
Huh?
You think it'll be tight?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think QPR are as awful as everyone's making out here.
They are.
They're garbage.
They're bad.
No, they're
They're
bad.
bad, but they'll win
Tottenham
games.
scored 4-0.
They'll win games. Yeah, but
No, they're bad. If Tottenham batters you, you're bad.
yeah, they won against they won it big.
Real talk.
No, if Tottenham batters you,
Beat
you're bad.
Sunderland.
There's an issue. There is an issue.
All right, we'll see this after Saturday's game.
Robin,
3-0.
3-0.
So who?
South-
So who? You can't just.
Southampton.
That's not fair to QPR. You guys are being so
No
unfair
one
to
thinks QPR will beat Southampton
How can
3-0.
he say 3-0?
Charlie
and not say
Austin is
who?
their number 9.
Hey, they've got Zamora. They've got good players.
They've got Rio Ferdinand at the back.
they've
against
got
Pele.
they've got Nico
Tadic.
Cranchar. They've got Phillips on the wing. Oh god.
Oh, did you see his performance?
I'm thinking about it as I'm saying it.
Did you see Phillips at Old Trafford?
Wait, who's their other centre back? Is it Corker?
Cool.
Oh, cute Harry, what have you done?
Joey Barton in midfield.
Hey, you know, but I like Barton though. I like Barton.
I can't
No, they've got one good Vargas.
Oscar.
Vargas is a
Oscar.
good player.
Oscar?
Which Phillips is this?
Oh, he's a dead Phillips. Matt Phillips, that was for QPR.
Do you know what? Forget it. Just to go against all you lot, I'm going to go 1-0 QPR.
That's to your own
Come
peril.
on.
I couldn't care less.
But you know what? You see Premier League football, innit? Yeah, it will do a thing like that.
The
It
algorithms.
will get the
algorithm.
The gods of
The
confusion.
gods of confusion. The spirit of confusion.
The
Who was we up
spirit
to?
of
Ernest, was it you that was up
confusion.
to?
Yeah,
You said
sweet.
3-0, isn't it, Robin?
3-0.
4-0.
Ernest says 4. I'm going to go with 4. 4-0 to West Ham, to Southampton. West Ham? What? Arsenal at home to Arsenal at home to Spurs. To the
Arsenal
Spuds.
win back. Hey, Daniel's gonna
To the
score.
scum.
You know what I mean?
What do you think the score will be?
2-0.
2-0. Oscar?
2-2.
I was going to say it. I was going to say it. No one say it.
I honestly think
I'm in shock. 2-2. And the fact that more and one of you was thinking that.
Tottenham are up for it. It's a derby.
It's
It's
a
not
derby.
going to go on form.
it is a derby.
It's not going to go on form.
Derby.
It is a derby.
What happens in this game will happen.
Robin.
I have a slight think that Arsenal might have a mare this
Hey,
weekend.
shut up, bro.
I'm thinking
We're not Man United.
2-0.
2-0 to Tottenham.
We're not Man United.
2-0 to Tottenham. So
Wait, an Arsenal fan can't chat to me, you know?
Yeah, nah, they can.
No.
They really can.
No, they can't.
No, they really can.
No, they can't.
No, you just lost 5-3 to Leicester. They really can.
100%. 100%. But for an Arsenal fan. No, an Arsenal fan.
Why not?
Arsenal fan.
We haven't lost this
With your
season.
history.
As far as I'm concerned, a team that finishes above another team in the league can say whatever they want on that team. No, we finished above you.
No, 100%.
After 38 games.
No. 100% you can chat to me that season. But they couldn't beat that team that season.
We're in the present, bro.
But even this season,
in the prison. What fan were you 5 years ago, David? Hold on. No, because
you can't do
do this, yeah?
Oh, wait. Robin said 2-0 to Tottenham. Ernest, what's your prediction, Arsenal? For flip's sake, I hope it's 5-2. I'm going to go with 5-2.
Why do you want Tottenham to score 2?
He's predicting.
It's because
He's predicting. He's not saying what he
it's
wants.
because. Okay, what do I want?
No, hold on. He's not saying what he wants. Why is he reacting when I say 2-2?
Because he doesn't. He's not agreeing with the fact that you have no faith in Arsenal.
I never have faith
He
in
sees
Arsenal.
Arsenal higher than.
No, I never have faith in
Yeah, I know,
Arsenal.
but he doesn't agree with it.
Arsenal at home.
He thinks.
I don't
He
get
thinks.
why people keep
He thinks
struggling.
our people don't rate
3-1
Arsenal.
Aston Villa last year.
Yeah, the last defeat we had at home.
It happened.
Yeah.
No, you can't say I should always have faith in Arsenal when that happened.
No, because what I'm saying is that was over a year ago, and since then we've shown that at home we're hard to beat.
Trust. No one's.
Yeah, but no one. We didn't say you would lose.
No one's debating.
We didn't say you'd lose.
No one's
It's just
debating that.
Tottenham though, you're not trying to take the piss. Tottenham.
No one's debating
You're
that.
trying to mug me, man.
I'm saying 2.
I'm gonna go with Arsenal 3, Tottenham 0.
Tell him again, cuz.
Arsenal 3, Tottenham 0. Adebayo sent off.
Just for that, West Ham are beating Man United.
Yeah, damn right.
So is that a prediction or is that what you want to hear? Clown,
That's a Saturday 5:30 kickoff. Sunday, the 28th of September.
The 5:30.
Guess what? The Sunday Super Sunday live game is on Sky
They need to remove that
Sports.
super from that
It's
tag.
West Bromwich Albion at home to Burnley.
Come on, Burnley.
David, for those that do not care, what would you?
I now see why this top podcast is called the Top 4. Because
Believe.
we don't care about any of those.
That's gonna be a dead draw, bro.
No, I see
No
Burnley
one's
win.
scoring, bro.
Burnley's
No,
gonna
Burnley
win.
ain't scoring, bro. Don't lie to yourself.
West Brom, remember beat the Spuds last weekend.
Bro, that's gonna be a
Nah, I
dead
can't.
draw,
I think West Brom will win. Chris Brown's time to
Burnley
shine.
will win. I think Burnley will win.
Wait, at the whole.
What, Varela will
As a
score?
whole.
Oh gosh.
Because you see what's weird about West Brom? They could be dead, right, all year round. But when we go there, we can't beat them.
Same with Chelsea. We go there.
We
It's
don't
a
beat
tough
them.
game.
I don't understand.
Always.
Anyway, so wait, where are we?
After me, I said
You said
Burnley win.
Burnley win. Ernest.
No one cares.
I can't pick something.
No, honestly, why?
Pick something.
Pick a thing.
Who's at home?
West Brom. See, look, if Burnley was at home, we would have said Burnley. But the fact that it's West Brom, he's thinking.
Yeah, no. If Burnley was at home, I probably would have picked them. But
Same.
It will be
They
another
even
draw.
scored a goal yet. They ain't even scored a goal.
One of them hasn't scored a goal.
yeah,
Burnley ain't scored. They've
yeah.
had 4.
Surprising fact.
They've missed a penalty.
Surprising fact, their goalkeeper's #1 on fantasy.
Burnley.
Yeah.
No, that's a lie, bro.
Keeper is who? Jinx? Jilks?
I can't be.
I gotta check that. I'm not even. I don't even believe
That's
that.
a lie, bro.
I don't even believe that.
Check.
I
I
swear-
think it's
I swear-
McGregor.
I swear
I think it's McGregor of Hull. I thought he was number 1.
McGregor.
McGregor.
All right, I'm going with a 0-0. It's going to be the worst game that Sky Sports will ever show, and they will learn from their mistakes to never show matches like
You
that.
give that to
Yeah, but
BT.
it's not their fault.
You give that to
No,
BT,
give
bro.
Bruv, give that
It is
to
their
BT,
fault. You know
bruv.
why?
Because
You
Sky,
got to pick.
Sky
bruv.
have the Sunday games, and all the big teams are playing Champions League that
No, but
week,
you
so
can
they don't want to
choose-
play on a
but-
Sunday.
But you know how football is now, yeah?
Yeah.
They can actually choose what games they want to show on their screens, hence why the matches get moved, hence why the
Yeah,
matches
yeah,
get
but
given
they
different
bid for the
times.
games. It's not like, oh, we just pick which game we want. You have to pay money for it. I mean, it's not Sky's fault.
Look,
And
West Ham
good,
United.
good
Man
for West
United-
Brom and Burnley
Man-
fans.
Man
They get to
United-
watch their team.
Man United, West Ham United aren't playing in midweek next week, yeah? They could have put that on
That could
Sunday.
have been on a Sunday.
Yeah, I would have enjoyed to see that game, but
That's a great game to see. Anyways, Yeah, I'm going for a 0-0 draw. And then the
Yeah,
Monday
but we just saw West Ham and Man United last weekend on Sky Sports.
What? I think Man United have been on Sky Sports every week since
Oh,
the beginning of the season.
You're right. It's Heaton.
told you.
It's Heaton.
Told
25
you.
points.
Yeah?
Number
Top
one.
man.
He's the number one.
Big up
goalkeeper.
Heaton.
He's got clean sheets, isn't it?
Yes.
Actually, Burnley.
He's got a few.
That's why I said Burnley could actually
They're
win.
away, but they're away.
But they're way, bro.
Burnley can surprise
Having a
you.
good keeper doesn't mean you win.
No.
No, I'm saying.
No.
I'm not saying the having a good keeper doesn't win, but I'm saying
Actually,
Burnley.
I'm
Burnley
joining
can
Robin.
surprise you.
Lastminute.com. I'm going to join Robin. Burnley win. Away win. Anyway,
Flippy flop.
Monday night football. We're at the
Hey.
Britannia.
Stoke against you.
They're at home to Newcastle United.
Stoke.
That should be a good game.
Stoke.
Bro.
Looking at Pardew's future
Really?
and all this stuff.
Newcastle
Stoke,
United.
bro.
What?
Stoke.
Oscar? David?
Stoke, bro.
Oscar?
Stoke 2-0.
And then Party gets
Robin?
sacked, bro.
Nah,
Newcastle.
Mike Ashley's actually come out and said, I'm giving him time. Listen,
He's had enough
there's no
time,
way
bro.
he's getting sacked unless there's a change of heart and mindset of Mike Ashley.
He's had time, bro.
Robin? Stoke? Ernest?
1-1.
You think Newcastle will get a result?
1-1.
Britannia? Cool. I say 3-1 to Stoke. And that is all for next week's predictions. There's Champions League football as well, though, isn't there?
We are
Let's
the
check out the Champions League.
champions.
The ones that matter. Liverpool are away at Basel.
Basel winning.
Liverpool should win that.
Liverpool
They should.
away at Basel.
They
It's tough,
should.
bro. It's tough.
It's tough, but they should win it.
It's a tough game.
As
Actually,
long
don't take a
as,
point.
long as Sarko is in that back four,
Oh, why don't they play Manquillo, bro?
he's a right back.
Bro, who's the other one? Moreno.
Moreno's a left back.
Yeah.
None of them are centre backs.
I swear who was playing centre back against West Ham.
Mamadou.
Are you sure so it was on the
Mamadou.
bench?
Yeah, because he does this weird thing where he plays Moreno as part of the midfield, so it's three at the back.
Oh, there's some
It's-
good games
it's
on the
weird.
Tuesday. There are some good games on the Tuesday. But yeah, let's get to Liverpool out of the way. Basel, Liverpool.
They'll take a draw. They'll take a point.
Point. Oscar.
Liverpool win.
Robin.
Basel.
Ernest.
Basel 2. Nil.
Basel.
Check this though. Man City at home to Roma.
Javidio hat-trick.
Wait. Who saw the headband fly off?
No, but did you see his head?
No, he's his forehead.
I can't believe it.
His head looks like a black egg.
Do you see how where the hairline starts?
No, his head is massive.
David, Man City at home to Roma. It's going to be a nice game. It's a
Very good game.
to watch.
Very good game.
Draw?
Yeah.
Oscar?
What was the Roma score?
I think it'll
6-0.
be 3-1.
6-1. 6-1.
Oh, it could be a
To be fair, CSK.
Oscar, Roma are good, you know.
Yeah, I know, but I think Man City are better.
Okay, fair enough. At home.
2-1.
Their home record is poor, Man City in the Champions League. Home record is poor.
And yeah, considering Manchester City lost, they're coming out to win this game.
You'd say that against Stoke. didn't
Huh?
you? You'd say that against Stoke.
Yeah, but that's a Premier League game.
It's still you're the champions, bro.
No, but as in they're not as it's
78
no.
on possession.
No, my point is, before the game, there's not a sense of urgency, but in the Champions League, there is.
All right, fair enough. Robin?
There's an onus on them to go and win.
City at home to Roma?
Roma 3-1.
Who?
Roma 3-1.
Wow. Oh, wow. Ernest?
2-1 Roma.
I'm going to go for, I don't know, a draw. I'll go for a draw. Score draw 2-2. Sporting Lisbon at home to Chelsea.
Oi.
David? Chelsea. Oscar?
3-1.
Chelsea.
Oh, yeah, mate. Hope you got some injuries. Robin?
Chelsea just.
Chelsea just. Ernest?
3-1 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea. Yeah, I think Chelsea. No, Sporting will win at home.
Yeah.
2-1.
No.
2-1. I'll just bring up another one, just because it's a top game. PSG at home to Barca. David? Barca, yeah. Oscar, sorry.
Draw 2-1-1.
1-1.
Draw.
Robin says draw. Ernest?
2-1 PSG.
I say 3.
Vermaelen and Mateo, or whatever his name is.
I say 3.
Against Ibra.
3-1 Barca.
he's injured.
Ibra's not injured.
He's right. He has a
So is
heel
Vermaelen, though.
injury.
Vermaelen's a fixed injury.
Lucas Moura, Cavani, against that back four.
Lionel
Let's
Messi,
get the ball, though.
Neymar, Iniesta.
Because he's got
Against David Luiz.
David Luiz.
Because that Barcelona.
Oi.
Barcelona
Who's
switched it up,
who's
bro.
predicting? Have I predicted it?
Yeah, you said PSG.
I just
I said the draw.
David Luiz. Oh,
It's
my
a wrap,
gosh.
bro.
Listen,
Oi,
And Messi's not playing number 9 anymore.
3-1.
3-1.
Barca.
That's what I said. 3-1 Barca. as well.
3-1
Barca
Barca.
anymore,
Let's
you
see.
know.
Let's go to Wednesday.
They've ditched that false number 9.
No, but Messi doesn't. Messi could be a right back and win the game.
Listen, you need to listen. Subscribe to some La Liga this season. It is looking hot. Yeah, it is looking hot.
They lost the game, didn't it? Barca. Barca ain't lost the game.
Listen. They haven't conceded a goal.
Yeah, Barcelona haven't lost.
Do you know what their aggregate score is? +11. Everyone's like on +2, +3, +4. They're on +11. 12 points in 12 points you could win. Anyway, moving on.
I told you, Luis Enrique is on it, bro.
Can't be joking. Atletico Madrid at home to Juventus. Massive.
Oh, that's a
Massive
good game.
Go on, David.
Griezmann versus Chiellini.
Ooh.
Vidal versus Turan.
What a game that'll be.
Draw.
Juventus 2-1.
Oh, what? Robin?
Atletico 2-1.
Atletico 2-1.
Atletico 3-1.
We'll see.
Flip's sake.
We will see.
What's going on? Oh, this is for Bants. Ludogorets at home to Real Madrid.
Ludogorets 2-1.
Hey,
Ludogorets
them pictures
5-0,
there.
bro.
You never know.
Ludogorets
It's got a better chance than
against
Liverpool.
Ludogorets.
You got a joker.
Ludogorets versus
I
Liverpool. They
can't
played
wait
well.
to see back-to-back Liverpool Real Madrid. I can't wait.
Listen.
I'll watch that more than I watch
Listen,
Arsenal.
Gareth
Real
Bale.
talk.
You know, Sarko is going to think, why did I sign for this club?
I think Ronaldo would chill on the left corner. Cruise. Look up.
Donny.
And start doing all this. Start doing them
And Chris is
celebrations.
going to say Vilcomen.
Wait, so who plays right back for Liverpool?
Manquillo.
Slash Glenn Johnson. Slash.
Oh, I would love Glenn Johnson to play that game.
Manquilla's going to get a bundle. A bundle.
And he's used to that already.
He received a bag of it last year. It's shipped out on loan. Oh my gosh.
Wait,
Oh,
yeah. Ronaldo.
Oh, I can't wait.
James
it's like
Rodriguez.
6
No, I can't.
Karim Benzema. Gareth Bale.
Listen, that's not
Tony
Benzema.
Cruz. Oh my god.
Luka Modric with the assist.
Oh my god.
James Rodriguez, did you see his finish on the weekend? Did man see
Did you see Ronaldo's header?
yesterday?
Oh my gosh.
No, honestly, it's comedy. It's actually comedy. Watching Madrid right now is comedy.
It's not even real. It's like,
no,
it's,
but-
it's
no, but-
like watching FIFA. It's like a game of FIFA. It's just not even real.
What is La Liga though?
Madrid, La Liga, they beat Deportivo 6-2. Yeah?
it was
Then-
8.
No,
Was it 8-2?
8?
Sorry, 8-2.
no,
yeah?
do you know who
Then
scored the last two?
Javier.
Javier Chicharito Hernandez.
they- Outside the box.
He has never scored from outside the box before.
He scored twice for Real Madrid. Then yesterday they won. Was it yesterday? They won 5-1.
I watched that game. That was a good game.
Banter. All right, last game of the Champions League week. Arsenal at home to Galatasaray. We're at home. I'm working next week. We're at home.
Ooh.
Turks.
No, we should win, bro. We should win. If we
I like the
don't,
word should.
We should win.
It's Maggie.
We should have beaten Southampton. I like should.
Should is the Maggie to that stew.
Yeah. It means a lot. It carries weight.
It's the glue. to the conjunction.
1-0.
1-0 to Arsenal.
It'll be
To the
Who's in
Arsenal.
Galatasaray, man?
Felipe Melo. No,
He
he's
should,
still there.
yeah, he should be comfortable, but
Galatasaray? No.
it should be. That's why I said should. It should.
Chelsea put him aside last year. So, I don't know.
Struggled at their ground.
Remember Ronaldo put like a hat-trick in the first day last season in the Champions League. Oscar, Arsenal home to Galatasaray. Emmanuel Abuy, the return of Tinkerbell. Emmanuel Abuy. Go on.
Arsenal 2-1.
Arsenal 2-1. Robin?
I think it's another Dortmund.
This guy.
I think it's another Dortmund. Galatasaray will win that.
At the
Robin,
Emirates.
Robin would love that.
I would love that.
1-1.
1-1. And then they're going to be a close shave. I think 2-1. Arsenal.
I was waiting for you to go out, Robin, and be like, Arsenal amazing at the Emirates.
I dropped them bombs in the Premier League, okay? Not when we're playing
Who's the other team in our
these
group?
Turks, man.
Oh,
Huh?
your record
Who's
is
the other team in our
fantastic.
group?
Who's the other team? Anderlecht. They're playing at home to
Dortmund.
Dortmund.
I want to get 7.
Borussia Dortmund.
Nah, man, we need to finish top, bro.
Oh,
Not having
yeah,
second
second,
again.
bro.
For us
No,
to go out in
Dortmund.
this
Dortmund.
last
I think you'll
16.
finish
Dortmund.
second.
I think
For
you'll
us to go
finish
in
in
the last
second.
I think you
16.
will finish
Calm me off.
second comfortably.
No,
Ooh,
Do
I wouldn't
you know
say
what?
that.
I think
I think
comfortably.
Arsenal will finish first because I think Arsenal will score more goals against the other team than Dortmund, and I think they'll beat Dortmund at home.
If Royce comes back, it's alright.
Royce will be back.
If Royce comes back,
They
it
get
is
their
a
full
wrap.
team back. Remember they have their
No,
full
if
team.
Dortmund
There's
get their
one thing
full
I
team
can't
back,
predict
it is
is
a wrap.
Arsenal's Champions League form. I can never predict what they're scoring.
You never know, though.
The only time we've actually gone to the Champions League final or semi-final is because we finished top. When you finish second, bruv, you go out in a round of 16. That's principle. Because you're gonna get Barca, you're gonna get
Madrid.
PSG, you're gonna get Madrid, you're gonna get Bayern. Forget it.
Oh, we can beat PSG. bro.
Atletico Madrid, it's a long team, bruv.
We can
it's a
beat
long
PSG.
team,
I wouldn't mind PSG. We can beat them.
But anyway, so yeah, that's the week. This week on Top 4. Do join us next week, where we will be unraveling.
Fam, man's on iTunes, fam.
We're on iTunes
We're
now,
on
bruv.
iTunes, fam.
Yeah, boy. This will be out on iTunes.
Well, they know because
We-
they've just
we
downloaded
apologise.
it and listened to it on iTunes.
But yeah, big up the listeners.